Action. What's up, everybody?
What up, everybody?
What up?
Welcome to the Terrible Reception Podcast. This is episode
56.
56. And
Wow.
if you are watching on YouTube or if you have ears, you're hearing a third voice or seeing a third person on set. Before we do that, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Jet Plain J on all social media platforms.
Never mind.
Yeah, we could try.
You have to go to the next one. Okay, hold
on. We fucked this up last time. Okay, let's go to the bank. Sound bank. Now you're gonna have to introduce yourself first while this plane takes off. So,
what's good? It's Trap Jesus, the Thunder God.
Here comes the plane. And I am Jay Suarez, aka Jet Plane J.
This is your captain speaking. You might feel some turbulence because we're also riding with
JimmySoDope.
Woo!
We're gonna find a sound for you right now. I'm gonna pick a random sound.
Hey,
That worked.
Fresh with it.
That worked.
I love that. That was great.
So we have JimmySoDope with us, guys.
Oh, man, thank you. I'm really grateful. Like, I don't get interviewed often. So this feels good.
Well, you should be.
I feel that way.
You don't know.
That's how I feel sometimes.
No, because I feel, what Jersey has? Jersey has that Virginia thing.
What's
that Virginia thing where it's like when Teddy Riley came across Pharrell and Pharrell was chilling with Timbo and Missy and everybody knew each other and everybody was individually like godly in their own. Like that's how I feel about a lot of Jersey artists. I mean, whether it's cinematographers, photographers, artists all around, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like everybody should kind of get some type of praise. Jay and I always felt like that. So, like, anything we've gotten into, it's to give another platform to the artists that surround us.
Is that your baby?
Yes, it's my baby girl.
Oh, yeah.
I know, right? So baby girl.
She's so intelligent, by the way.
Yeah.
Dad is doing an amazing job.
So say hi, Ari.
Say hi, Roxanne. Say hi.
You know what? Plug in. We'll get the audio straight. You want to bring it
That is
up?
a passionate hello.
Right. So like
you'll be able to hear it too.
So baby girl.
There we go.
Oh, yes, Daddy?
Hey,
you are on a podcast right now with some really good brothers. What you gotta say? If you
Cool.
that you're cool. If you have any words of wisdom for anybody who wants to follow their dreams, what would you say?
You have 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Well, I would say you're correct. You got to follow your dream and put your mind to it so you can accomplish it.
Hey, let's get the applause going. Let's go on the applause right there.
Right. and baby girl, you can multitask, but you
Focus.
can't multi-focus, baby girl. Let daddy get to work. I love you so much. Good night, baby girl.
Good night, John.
Hey,
Peace.
Let's give it up.
let's give it up.
And I swear the coolest thing
That was Jimmy's heart right there.
y'all saw I just melted. Did I melt? Like, am I good? Yo, you know the coolest thing about being a parent, let's like your child is who you were when they met you.
Wow.
Like,
say that one more time.
Your child is who you were when they met you.
That's
you.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when I was 27, I just turned 30 again the other year, and she
She caught that.
if you caught that. This like I'm one of the people who a lot of my progress has been halted because I took a lot of advice from people who didn't know shit. Can I curse? Can I curse?
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't no jack shit. So it was just people that had bread or used to have bread. They had connections. So and me being a kid, like I'm from the streets, but I'm not a street guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen things, but I don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And being in that environment, but I went to Arts High School, so I went to school with Michael B. Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Playing the same basketball team. So I'm around these artsy guys, but I go home to like the gutters, the South 8th, and my worlds were just so blended. So I didn't know what to think. My mom was Christian, my dad was Muslim. Like my life was just rooted in confusion. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So fast forward having a daughter, it's like, at that age where things are starting to make sense. But I don't like advice. I don't like giving it nor taking it. All I got is perspective for you.
Yeah, because you know what? Advice is almost like some type of religion. It doesn't work for everybody. It doesn't work in always like modern day. Like I think like Jay like said, there's a lot of preachers that are taking a new approach because like a lot of the old values and certain things just don't work for modern day standards. It's like time. Yeah, you got to. The whole thing is whether it's been COVID or whatever the hell it is. You know, it's like we're talking about the pivot. So I think that's a great insight of advice.
Yeah, man. Just you gotta just go. I just hired some interns for the vision room. I gave myself what you call it, a promotion at the vision room.
Yeah.
I'm a creator director, but now I run the journalism team. So I hired these kids, and I didn't do a day in college, and I didn't go to college because I don't like filling out applications.
Yeah.
It's like I'll get halfway through, like this shit is not for me. Like, this. And now I'm like, I'm head of a team with kids who are about to graduate, you know what I'm saying? And, and it's like, it's humbling because I'm like, yo, man, like, I'm so happy to be at this position, this leadership. I got this experience. They're like, man, shut your ass up, man. You ain't got all this damn debt.
Yeah, but I think like, there's a big difference between a degree and true education and true knowledge.
So let me ask y'all a question, right? The difference between education and information.
Education and information.
Or like knowledge, like education and like knowledge. Because
education, I feel, is like.
Cheers for the record. Cheers. I'm about to
cheers.
Salute, brothers.
Yes.
Salute.
No, I feel like education is like something that somebody already made a playbook, right? Information is forever changing. It's adaptive. Right. Information is adaptive, while I would feel education has already been written down by someone's standard. Is that a good way to put it?
I get that. I get that.
If we're speaking about, I guess, education as a structure, right?
Yeah.
Just like the essential thought of what education is, right? Like a school system, let's say.
Right.
I definitely agree with that. It's like something that's already concrete, something that's already written, and you have to regurgitate to somebody, basically.
And this is so like this remote learning thing has been really tough for my daughter because of that. Because I've been giving her knowledge and just information. As I get it, I just pass it along.
Yeah.
And even if I'm wrong, I learn. I unlearn and then I relearn the fucking
You
truth.
have to, yeah.
And then I correct myself.
But that humility is something that a lot of people don't have. And I think that's probably what makes you a great father, because first time I came across Jimmy at the vision room, he had his daughter with him.
Yeah, man.
And she is so well versed, so well mannered, and just brilliant. Like her spirit just speaks volumes, So like even first time meeting, I was like, yo, great job, Dad, because like you could tell like he's raising, he's nurturing this flower on a different level where you're like, damn, I've never seen those colors before. You know what I'm saying?
That's ill, man. Thank you for that.
Yeah, cheers to that one. Great dads. You know what I'm saying?
It's a full-time job, man. Like and it's really no moments off because they're always watching. You know what I'm saying? Like like they don't do as you say, they do as you do.
Yeah.
So and I'm forever learning. Like I just read an article the other day about the traits of emotionally sound child. And reading this article, I sent to her mom. I'm like, we got work to do. She's a reflection of us.
Yeah.
Because she's batshit crazy. So
come on, batshit crazy.
What the fuck does that make us? What are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? But it's just a constant lesson. It's a constant reminder. Like, yo, man, I got work to do, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not knowing everything. And I apologize to her a lot.
Yeah.
I'm told I never say sorry. Like for the record, we are never sorry. You know what I'm saying? You're Jay.
Yeah.
And you're rich. We're never sorry.
Never sorry.
Fucking never sorry. But we can apologize.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So if she do something and I don't like it, or if I'm having a tough moment, like earlier I snapped at her for whatever reason, and I pull her to the side, and just hey, Daddy, had a moment, and let's I wanted the same things I teach you. I'm actively learning to apply myself, so I apologize.
That's dope. Yeah. You mentioned learning and unlearning, right? And this is something that I've been really big on the last few years because I've felt like we as adults, and now that we're trying to we're still finding ourselves, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've had to unlearn tons of stuff. that were taught to
Facts.
us. Like even off air, we were talking about stuff that we were supposed to be taught that we weren't taught, and then the stuff that we were taught is not necessarily the greatest advice that we've ever
Why did you
gotten.
tell me these things?
Yeah. So what do you think? Just put you on the spot real quick. What do you think is the biggest thing you had to unlearn, whether as a father, as a man, as a human, anything?
The biggest thing I had to unlearn is I had to be tough.
Mhm.
Like I had to be like this fucking gangster guy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And it's trippy because I think about it all the time, right? Like so I'm in New York now, and I'm like, you know, I don't live too far from where, you know, Stack Bundles got killed. You know,
Damn.
Chinks Drugs. Like I'm not too far for these places.
Yeah, you came from Rockaway, so thank you.
Yeah, man,
For
and it's cool, man. It's peace because, you know, except that I was on a train with a stripper who was just wanted everybody to know that. There's no way I could have known that if she wouldn't have wanted everybody to know the shit.
Come on, life giving you content before you
Right,
you show up.
bro. Like, yo, like life is, yo, God is a comedian, right? But I often think about, I look at rappers, right, and the gangster shit. So, like, say if I was whatever color flag I had in my back pocket, if I was a gangbanger, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're a gangbanger, right, especially if you went to jail and ain't told on nobody, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, say if you had to defend yourself and probably bust somebody or whatever the case, right? You would get a lot of respect for that shit. Not only do you get respect, you have a whole army of niggas that will follow you and that will support you.
Mm.
So you know, if you look at the trends, whether Cardi B, I mean, whether it's, you know, I don't want, you know, whatever, right? I mean, it's public knowledge because the other niggas, I'm not snitching, the other niggas snitch, you know what I'm saying? I know because he snitched.
It's like School the Hard Knocks normalized that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But my point though is that for so long I wanted to be, you know, this version of myself that is dormant within me. Like, you know, I like, if I have to be that, I can.
Mhm.
But it's like at times I regretted not being in the streets.
Mm.
You know, because I'm like, man, like not only with like my career or whatever the fuck, but like it's times where like things happen, you know, somebody might, you know, no, I don't want to say something simple as like bump you, but like, you know, somebody disrespect you and it's like, yo, I think all the time, like, yo, you lucky I'm not one of these crazy Newark niggas. Because I know people that would not have let none of that slide. I'm thinking about, man, how about let's keep it even more G, right? I put a song, I got a song called, we're going to call it Black Genius, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was originally called Genius. Somebody who I hold dear, you know what I'm saying, got me for some bread, a nice amount of bread. You could buy a car with the amount of money he took from me, right?
Damn.
And in one of the songs, one of the part of the song was like, you know, I think about your daughter, then I think about my daughter, 2 little girls without no fathers, over $1,300. Damn.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, everybody lose.
Yeah.
You know, so that is the toughest thing that I had to like shake off me because like that shit real. Like it's times where like I want to go crazy. Like it's things have happened in my life where I didn't react like my neighborhood taught me how to react. You know, and I'm grateful for that. But like that has probably been the toughest thing, that to not be so angry. I think it's anger more than being tough. It's anger.
Yeah,
It's
because
misplaced anger.
it's an environment that creates survival of the fittest.
Yeah,
right?
man.
And the fittest don't really have like a stature that you could truly applaud, but it's kind of like it's just one of those things that it's like it is applauded because it's like a normalization of toxicity. So like I think that's, you know, like I think I discussed this maybe with you one time where I said you know, I've kind of feel like I've had this journey as well, even being like a white dude or whatever, where it's like I've seen the bottom of the bottom and I've seen the top of the top. Being that I come from France, culturally, like we have hoods and ghettos, and then we have like some of the most ritziest places you could ever imagine where you have to have a certain etiquette to just enter. You can't even be dressed a certain way. And I always like had this thing where I'm visiting France, and then I'm back in Jersey, like I'm back in Essex County, whether it's like Orange, Clifton, Montclair, East Orange, and there's always this thing that you just spoke on, is that you have to carry yourself, even if you're not that person, because you got to carry this essence of like your heart. Like you always have to walk around with a certain like, you can't fuck with me, even though that's not you, because that's just like everybody's wave, like the anxiety, the pressure, and everything else. So I said to myself, why do I feel so free in other countries sometimes where I could just sleep with the window open? No anxiety is because of that.
You know that what's interesting about that, yo, it created the opposite for me within myself. Like right now, like Let me say this proper, right? The first time. I know that danger is real, but I almost never feel threatened.
Huh. Okay.
Even if somebody's being a super gangster guy in front of his boys, I look at him and I say, guy, you got daddy issues or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Brother, but
it's like heavily stemmed.
Yeah, it's like I could see you overcompensating everything. I don't want to promise you, brother. On the flip side, it's like the only place I literally ever felt like not safe was in Seth Boyden Projects in Newark. I don't know if y'all familiar, but it's like it was a projects. It looked like it was like a mini fucking Vietnam in the middle of Newark and shit. It was one way in, one way out. And it just wasn't a good environment. Only time I've ever really been in there. I remember being young. I used to go to church a lot, and we would ride through there to drop kids off, and it's like, oh my God.
We're dropping kids off here.
Right. It's like, oh my God. Like it is not safe. Like, is that a landmine? Like, what the hell is that?
That's crazy.
And I one place I've never felt not safe, bro. I went to Tokyo. I've been all around this country, bro. I remember one time real quick, we was went to Cali, and I don't know, probably my second time out there. And we was trying to find some bud. And somebody said
that'll take it to the weirdest places trying to find some bud.
Trying to find some bud. Like,
especially even in Cali where you think it's like abundant and you're like, how did I end up in this?
I'm looking on the ground like, well, where the hell is it going? Right? And somebody said, yo, man, go to the liquor store, man. So we went to the liquor store and we got some drinks, whatever, and we mentioned it to the cashier. He's like, oh, I got you, bro. We went outside. He's like, wait outside. He came outside and he served us. Damn, it's like he working twice as hard. and in that moment, like it went from like night to like day to night, like in that little like 10-minute thing. And when it got dark, like the crackheads like roaches, they just popped out like they popped out of like manholes, like the swords, like they just like from under cars and shit. Crackheads is everywhere. And we got this, we got it, and we got out of there. So we got to my homie cousin house. And we like she like, oh, this weed fire. Like, where y'all get this from? This shit fire. It's like, we like, oh, we was on 103rd and Crenshaw. She like, stop playing. Where y'all get it from? We like, nah, we got it from 103rd and Crenshaw. She like, y'all good? Like,
damn, it was laced.
No, it's like, no, that's where the gangsters are.
Oh, okay.
That's where them niggas
I thought she'd start checking because she's like, oh, damn, now they got the crack laced in the weed and what kind of...
She would check us for bullet holes.
Gotcha.
So, right, or make sure we got out of there safe.
I thought she started feeling a certain way. Like, where'd you get this again?
Yo, it was like we really didn't realize, like, bro, like I'm just so secure because I remember one time look at my window, right, on South 8th. It's not even funny. But this crackhead's on the first floor, so like can't remember his name, but my first floor neighbor crackhead, and I was on the third floor, and I'm on the phone, and I hear him screaming. He used to get beat up all the time. Like, it was like regular for him to get beat up.
Why the crackheads always getting beat up?
They be doing silly shit.
It's true.
Crazy.
Doing this silly shit. And another again, he's yelling, whatever. Help me! And I'm looking at him like, dang, he always getting his ass whooped. Man, I'm on the phone just watching this shit. So he falls and dude jumps down, dude start punching him and shit. And then the dude gets up and run away. I'm like, dang, he always getting his ass beat. And then I look again, and his neck is just blood. Just,
oh, damn.
Shit. So I'm like, yo, I gotta call you back. I call ambulance, or call 911. I'm like, yo, man, my neighbor, like, yo, I think he's got stabbed. I don't know. They're like, oh, really? Oh, where you at? I'm like, South 8, whatever. Like, what's your name? Nothing, bitch.
Nothing.
Just send somebody.
I don't know nothing about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to talk to no cops. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, I seen somebody get killed. Like right there. You know what I'm saying? My little brother, 7 years old, man, got shot in his leg twice and then the drive-by when he was 7. He's 21 now. But he was 7 years old, got hit in the leg twice. This literally, that I seen that dude get killed maybe 25 feet away from him. My little brother got shot maybe like later that year. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So like
how do you deal with, because like somebody from like, I don't know, the Midwest, probably that's not part of their lifestyle or their growing up. Like, how do you deal with that? Because it doesn't matter where you come from. That's a post-traumatic.
Absolutely.
Very much so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know like Jay outside of this, he works with a lot of children that,
bless you, brother.
You know what I'm saying? He that probably come from these situations you speak of, and it's like, whoever he didn't get to is probably somebody that is committing these atrocities. Right. So it's like, I want to ask you, like, personally, it's like, you know, certain things, like I've been robbed at gunpoint. That fucked me up. You know, to be shot in your leg or witness somebody gushing from their neck, like, does it still disturb you? Have you found some type of peace with it? Is it like, does it hit you once in a while? Because at the end of the day, it's real. It's not, even if you send me like a IG clip of something like that happening, it's like, it stays in your head.
Right.
But it's somebody that you don't know. It's still a video clip. Yeah. Like this was your neighbor from downstairs?
Yeah, my first floor neighbor, bro. I think that it interacts a few ways. One, violence becomes normal. Right? I'm not afraid to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in a karate household, so like I mean, my dad was a 3rd-degree black belt, a Marine. You know what I'm saying? So, like fighting was very regular. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
We would spar, we would fight.
I don't know if it's a Muslim pop thing or a black dad thing, but a lot of black dads or Muslim black dads that I know of are like karate. I don't know what it is.
Is there anything higher than a 3rd-degree black belt? I always hear that.
Yes, but like that's like why get higher than that? You know what I'm saying? Like that's so high. It's like
it's just like standard 3rd-degree black belt. You just hang it up.
Yeah,
this is like somebody's behind you. You're like, whoosh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I didn't get beatings like with belts, and like my mom was like, my dad wasn't home.
Which
like,
belt do you want? The green one, the black one, the red one, the white one that I started with? You know,
right. I feel like the cotton's a little bit different grade on that one. No, but my mom because my dad, like we got in trouble, he would like chop us in the neck or like
oh my God,
this shit right here in your forehead, like,
yeah.
like what the fuck? So my mom, she would have to match that. So it would be like, well, she didn't know karate, so it's like, go get the orange extension cord that we fucking,
match that energy.
I thought your dad would like start with the palm and then she'd be ready with like the backspin. Like,
man, I remember one time I walked in the room, my dad just hit me right here, kick, roundhouse, right here, knocked the whole hair out of me.
You should have blocked it.
Right. I should have. I wasn't fast enough. I wasn't ready.
Well, what was the case? Was it a report card? What was going on that your dad gave you the roundhouse?
I was the kid that spoke his mind. See, he raised me to ask questions, but again, right? It's like, but how you ask the question? So I told my daughter,
you made a car that goes fast, but you're like,
right?
Don't you dare use those brakes?
right. So, but to answer your original question, it's like violence becomes normal. You know what I'm saying? If shit happen, I'm the guy that will fight with you. Like, that's all I know. Like I don't care about losing a fight, and I think that's one of the things why people don't fuck with me. I'm not afraid. Like you could be big as hell. And one thing my dad told me was like I may lose a fight, I'm gonna punch the shit out of you though, and you're gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember
one good licking.
I'm gonna get, it's gonna be a couple. It's gonna be I'm gonna punch you. Like you're gonna get punched. It's it ain't gonna feel. It's not gonna tickle. You know what I'm saying? I remember I used to play ball heavy. I told both my ACLs playing ball.
Damn.
And right after I graduated high school and shit.
Was this a court fight?
Right.
I've had those too.
But I'll tell you that story too. It's fucking crazy. but it's simple, but it's crazy. But playing ball in the rec, 13th Avenue rec. So Martin Luther King Jr. School. I went through my K through 8, graduated there. But so this was on two schools on 8th Street, Martin Luther King and 13th Avenue. So if you lived on this side of 12th Avenue, you went to Martin Luther King. On this side, you went to 13th Avenue. So my whole life, I lived on that side. I never even came on this side. Like, never had no fucking reason to. So 7th grade, we moved. 7th grade going to 8th grade, we moved to South Orange Avenue. So now I had to walk past our rival school to get to my school.
Oh, damn.
So mind you, the beef, I wasn't even born. Like I have nothing to do with this. Y'all don't know me. I don't know y'all. My parents don't know each other. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
But it got to a point where it's like, like walking all the way down there to go play ball. It's like, nah, I have to walk past a playground to go. I'm playing ball here. And y'all could be mad at me, but I'm playing ball here. And so I started, and I got cool with some people naturally because like y'all, I don't want no problem. Right. I'm not the gangster guy.
Did you have the nickname So Dope?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay,
I was rah-rah.
Because I was like, At least like Ra could have came on the basketball card. Yo, like they call me so dope, you know, like
right. That might have changed things.
Little ease icebreaker right there.
Right, you know, but I playing one day, man. This big dude, see him all the time. He's a nice guy too, man. He actually apologized years later about this, but he did. He really apologized to us on a bus one day randomly. He just apologized, but he kept fouling me like hard, like fouling me like. In times that he didn't even have to, like, bro, I'm about to score, like, bro, you don't even have to hit me right now, and I start complaining because I
Give us somebody to imagine, like, as a character, like an actor who's playing this guy that's like fucking
Terry
you.
Crews. I imagine Terry Crews right away.
Terry Crews, there we go. All right, Terry Crews is fucking you up.
Fucked up afro, man.
I imagine him immediately. When
I like him. He's got hair. He's got afro in this. He's like, fuck you.
And it's gonna make even more sense in a second, right? So and I'm popping shit. I tell people all the time, don't mistake my confidence for arrogance. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe at one point in time, my confidence was arrogance. Because I kind of had to be. Like, I had to force myself to believe.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
But I knew I was good at basketball. Like, you couldn't tell me shit about basketball at the time. So and I'm popping shit. I'm like, man, like, and he like, yo, man, stop talking to me like that, bro. I'm like, yo, stop fucking hitting me. Like, man, I'll fuck you up. I'm like, try it. Try it. And he mushed me. And when he mushed me, it was like it happened in slow motion. It's like, damn. And I'm looking around, I'm like, and I'm looking around, everybody's like, damn, like nobody missed it. Everybody saw it. So I gotta do something. Yeah. I hit him. And he threw another punch. He big slow punch. I dipped that shit. Like all I got is a 1-2 for you.
Yeah.
If you can't duck my 1-2, it's gonna be a long fight for you. It's gonna be a long fight. And then I hit him one more time. Boom! And his fucking tooth just flies his mouth.
Wow.
Yes, ooh, whooping your ass, nigga. and then he just snapped like, raw. He just ran at me.
Damn.
Nobody told me that he was the captain of the local high school's wrestling team.
Oh shit!
Everybody left that information out. Hey, like, yeah.
So Terry Crews, like, as Zangief.
Right. He just rushed me and he just put me in a fucking lock and he choked me out and shit.
Did he tap out?
Honestly, I fell asleep. When I woke up
later that day,
20 minutes later.
20 minutes later.
Right. My sister, like, had her sneaker, her white Air Force Ones was bloody. My sister stomped him out, like stomped his mouth. He let me go. My sister put her fucking foot in his mouth, and I got up. I woke up like, where you at? So I started from there. So
did sis know like the karate moves that she's just?
Yo, we all were trained, bro. We all were trained. You know what I'm saying? So thank God. Like my sister's my hero, bro. Like, listen, I'm not the richest person, far from it. I'm definitely the brokest, but I cannot wait to get crazy rich, bro. To take care of everything my sister need, anything she fucking think. A zebra? How many stripes?
A zebra? How many stripes?
How many stripes? Yo, calls the moon if we need some.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So it's like fighting has always been a thing for us, and I'm never afraid to fight. At the same time, seeing all the violence made me not want to fight. It's like I'm ready, but I don't want to fight you, bro. Because what's the like? If I fight you, I might whoop your ass.
Yeah.
And when I whoop your ass, you gonna want to shoot me.
Yeah.
But that's why like I have this concept, right? Because when I read into Romeo and Juliet back in middle school, high school, I said some people, like I feel like I have this syndrome that I create called Mercutio's downfall.
Please elaborate.
All right.
He's been talking about this thing for years.
Yeah.
I'm very like, please elaborate.
So when you are a lover but not a fighter, and then you are put into a situation where you must fight and guard yourself, it's a weird place to be because whether you're good or not, you're going into a place that's so not you that almost becomes uncontrollable. And the thing that happened to Mercutio, it's like unfortunately he got the ass end of it and he got slayed. But it's one of those things like there's no off button. You know what I'm saying? So I see the gentleman in you. You know what I'm saying? I could see you also fucking somebody up. But I don't think. I mean, I'm saying this. I don't know. Again, in the world of toxicity, it's not going to be a compliment.
Yo, can I ask you a question about toxicity, bro?
Yeah.
Like that's one of like the words like it, because I remember being called that for the first time. And I looked it up and I looked how people were
Somebody
using
told you that?
Somebody told me I was toxic, and apparently I was, right? According to today's definition of it, right? But toxic, calling somebody toxic, yo, or calling something toxic, it's almost like saying something is crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
It's like a blanket statement. It has no real like. We don't really know.
Right.
Okay, it's toxic. So which pile do we put it in?
That's true.
Is it
So it's like an
schizophrenic
umbrella term.
toxic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is it bipolar toxic?
Mm.
Is it
True.
insecure toxic?
Mhm.
So when I hear toxic and it's so widely used.
Yo, it
you know
is,
what I'm
it
saying?
is.
Like people love this term. And I wonder if people, now that we have a word for our honestly, you mentioned about black fathers and karate.
Yeah.
We had to defend ourselves.
Yeah.
Racism
Mhm.
is real as fuck.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And it's like toxic. Okay, I'm toxic. How about this, right? Let's make it real, right? And that's why I have a
Mhm.
problem with it, right? I used to work at United Airlines for 10 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the best, worst things I ever did, right? And I hurt my shoulder one day real bad. I had to go to they had like a hospital clinic inside the airport, whatever. So I go and I'm waiting, and I'm like, you go to the doctor. To the doctor, they have pamphlets, cancer, AIDS.
Yeah.
They have one for depression.
Mhm.
Pick it up. I never read nothing about depression at the time, so picked it up out of sheer curiosity. I literally had all 8 of the symptoms of depression. Like every fucking thing, like holy shit. I'm looking in the mirror reading this shit. And I went home to my mom, like, Mom, actually, I wasn't even living that time. I went to visit my mom. It was so real to me. I went to visit my mom. I'm like, Ma, I think I'm depressed. And I quote, she said, depression ain't real, boy, walk it off.
Mm.
That shit
Hear
took
that
me
all the time. Yeah.
It took me on a journey.
Yeah.
It took me on a I had an insatiable appetite for knowledge. This is
Okay.
why I'm very critical of school, because I realized I didn't learn shit.
I was gonna say, I hope that didn't like
I didn't learn
resonate with you, where you're like, damn, all right, I'll just try to walk it off.
right. I mean, like, initially I did.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean, but I'm like, I couldn't figure out why I was sad.
Yeah. You wanted to dig deeper, like you were torn
I just
between.
wanted to not be sad. Like,
Yeah,
why
yeah.
the fuck am I sad? Like,
Yeah.
like, yo, like everything is good. I got the girl I want. I got the job I want. You know what I'm saying? I could travel. I could jump on airplanes. I went to Tokyo round trip first class on their dime. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
But can you keep it going? Type of thing.
why am I waking up feeling not good?
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I started reading books every pay period. Every 2 weeks, I would buy a book, read that bitch. I talk
About depression?
about everything.
About anything.
Bro, I ain't know my history. I did my ancestry. I'm Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? I still got a mountain of knowledge to learn about my indigenous culture.
Right.
Dr. Claude Anderson, Malcolm X, Frances Wells Crest. Hope I said her name right. You know what I'm saying? And so many people. H. Rat Brown, just so many people. I just wanted to know what the fuck is going on. What's his name? The physicist Michio. He's like the physicist, like Asian guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wanted to know stuff, bro. And it took me on this journey where it's like, it got so crazy. I had to stop reading books. I had to stop watching documentaries. I didn't know what was real anymore. I had an overload where that shit put me in a different type of depression.
Right.
Because I started looking at the world like, oh shit, we're crazy. We're crazy, and I'm becoming sane. But now y'all think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Is that awareness that like opens your eyes to both sides?
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
wicked, bro.
So it's like now that you're aware of it, you're more conscious about yourself and how you feel about certain situations.
Word up.
It's so nuts.
I stopped eating meat. I became vegan. I went on a crazy fast. Working in the dead summer. I'm like, yo, I don't want to eat nothing. I don't want no solid food. I need green tea, lemon, and honey.
As a vegan, did you feel like do you get into that zone of even believing like it's a transfer of energy? So whether it's sadness or aggravation that you take that on if you do eat the meat?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but that's not why I did it.
No. I'm just saying, like, I didn't
yeah.
know if that was like.
No, that's a real thing. I mean, look, right? I imagine, right? If like, okay, right, you got these cows or whatever, right? And like, they see their parents go into this little house, scream and shit, and never come out. It's like, well, that shit didn't sound fun. You know what I'm saying? And
they have emotions too,
right? And
especially like pigs. Like pigs are the closest to humans.
Intelligent as hell.
Yeah, very
and
intelligent.
So like now I'm about to walk into this same little factory, little house thing, and Jody,
Jody, hello.
Jody, what's this hook knife thing you about to fuck me up with,
Yeah.
Jody? And they have fear.
Yeah.
And then you eat this shit. Let alone they be eating shit all day, eating shit and things they don't eat, corn and all shit they don't eat. You know what I'm saying? But
to get fattier,
to get fattier, to get meatier, to make more. So yeah, man, that's a real thing. When I did it, I just want to see how it felt. I was just curious. I read so much about it, like, well, let's see what it feels like.
Yeah.
And I did 7 days. No, I did 30 days. 30 days turned into 60 days. And I went back. So I went back to how I used to eat, which is like Italian cheeseburgers and double steak and cheeses on pita bread, mayonnaise, ketchup. You know what I'm saying? Salt, pepper, you feel me? Let's get right.
Damn.
Let's get right.
Let's get right. We're gonna get right.
I was gonna say, like, it seems like you've been on several different journeys with several different forks in the road. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know, it seems like you've had to make, you know, big decisions to get to where you're at. Like, you know,
Yeah, man.
Let's talk about Jimmy now. Now that we have like a foundation of where Jimmy's come from.
Right.
Because
Jimmy
I don't know if you know
Jimmy
my
now.
friend over here, Tangent.
Tangent.
My boy Tangent over here. We get lost in conversations sometimes. So
hey, listen, you got to get lost to get found, baby.
No, I understand that 100%.
Right.
The thing that I want to touch upon is once you mentioned the word depression, it just like clicked with me because, you know, I try to learn as much as I can, mental health and stuff like that. So we do have a segment on the show that sometimes we forget about when we have a guest on here. It's called Signal Check.
Yes.
Now, Signal Check is for us to check in with each other on a weekly basis to see where we're at mental health wise.
God bless you.
So for you, I will ask you, how did you feel this week? Did you have anything this week that you had struggled with? And how did you overcome that struggle?
Yes, I did. Like smoking weed, right? Smoking weed is interesting, right? Like I love the culture of weed, right? But what I don't like about it is that it comes in waves, right? You'll think it's over. You'll think, oh, I was high and now I'm not. And then you may take a shower or you may fucking drink a cup of tea and that shit goes
Right back up.
right back up. You know what I'm saying? And that's how depression is. You know what I'm saying? Like you may think it's over. Like, oh, I may read some books. I may have done, like, mind you, I've done counseling, therapy, you know, church, transformational learning, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and all of it works to some degree. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, you know, like you imagine like you see a statue, right? Made out of stone. At some point, this stone was a mountain.
Right.
And that mountain, somebody broke a piece of the rock off or found a big ass rock and they started to chisel at it until it became this. So every time you go through these trainings, every time you meditate, it's like you're dusting a piece of it off of you. You know what I'm saying? And it builds back up. Like the rock the shit comes back on you. So this week, you know, I had to check myself because, bro, like I could walk on my front porch, look to the left and see the beach. You know what I'm saying? You know, I live in New York, you know what I'm saying? But I basically live in the burbs. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could moonwalk down the street. You know what I'm saying? It might be a fucking drive-by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But,
You live in like Vice City. That's what it sounds like.
Literally.
you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit still could get wicked, you know what I'm saying? One day I walked outside of fucking CVS to get a prescription for my baby, walk outside, everything taped off. Somebody got popped in the head.
Oh,
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So the shit could get real. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, yo, I mean, like, I got nice neighbors, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we go to Starbucks and get shit that ain't on the menu, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's not on the menu.
Special drink.
yo, like, yo, have y'all ever had a medicine ball from Starbucks?
I've heard of it
Is
though.
that
I feel.
their version of the hot toddy, basically without the alcohol?
Right.
Yeah.
Bro, it's magic. You know what I'm
I
saying?
heard about that.
Get 2 extra pump of peppermint syrup, you in business.
Yeah.
You in business.
You in business. So it's like I'm living a life that, you know, I always imagine, but I know there's more.
There you go.
So it's days where, you know, like shit, like the other day, man, you know, I'm in the crib and Ari's at school, her mom's at work, and everything is quiet, and I get anxious. I feel like I should be doing something. I feel like I got this free time. I always wish, like, man, if I had a little more free time, or, you know, wasn't so loud, if I had a moment, you know, whatever the case may be, complaints. And it's like, well, you got it. And you on Instagram or you on Hype Beast or you doing some shit ain't got nothing to do with the progression of your soul, your life, or nothing, even just your mind.
I usually feel like that's like an outside influence to make us feel bad, but like we also need that recharge as artists.
Right, this is true. So in those moments, I have to just stop. I give myself spa days. You know what I'm saying? I soak my feet in apple cider vinegar and tea tree oil and peppermint oil, and I just sit. I read something. I meditate and or I write a verse. Like, I mean, I write songs. Like I have a studio setup. It's not this elaborate, but I have a studio setup. Really, it's designed to be portable. Like everywhere I go, I want to be able to take the studio with me. So I didn't bring it today, which I kind of fucking should have. And I'm thinking about it, but I bring my setup. You know what I'm saying, and I bring it to the living room. I just go to my area, pardon, and I'll just make something. You know what I'm saying? I'll create something. So to answer your question, honestly, when I feel that I'm doing something, like when I feel like I'm in that space where everything, like the walls are closing in on me, I complete a task. Even if the task is to meditate, even if the task is to get Ari's lunch ready for after school, it could be to finish this verse. It could be just to make this phone call. It could be to call my homeboy. Anything. I do something that I could check off that erases my anxiety, makes me feel accomplished, and it makes me feel productive. It makes me feel happy, especially if, like whenever, every time I write a song, man, like music is really my passion. Like it's what I do. Like I do this interview shit, the journalism stuff, man. But music is like, man, like, psh. So like I never know what I'm gonna say. So I'm excited when I write. Like I'm excited to see what I'm gonna say next. I don't believe in writer's block. I just spell writer's block. You know what I'm saying? Like I teach people how to get rid of writer's block. Like it does not exist. So like I just got to create something. Write a poem. I probably wrote more poems this year than I wrote in the last 3 years already. I'm saying this year alone, like I wrote a lot of poems, like just haikus, 575. Yeah. So yeah, man.
Anxiety or depression can be like your physical. Is like you're physical in a sense. Like your mind is physical.
Right.
So it's all about sustaining.
Yeah,
so
man.
in a sense, it's kind of like either put on weight, which is more problems and depression. You keep it where it's at because it makes you happy, or you take more off. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I see it. It never goes away. It's part of you because it is you.
You just learn how to deal with it and manage it.
Yeah,
the best you can.
I learned that it's like clay. You know what I'm saying? And if I leave this clay unattended, it'll get hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
calcification.
Right? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I could throw some water on that bitch. I could mold it. I could turn it into a nice bowl, a nice vase. You know what I'm saying? A figure. You know what I'm saying? So, but it needs to be attended to. It's like, you ever thought like I took Ari on a play date today, and her friend, Sienna, said something really good, man. I'm so happy she said it. It took my mind to a place. It was about like I don't remember what she said, but the gist of it was like it was about sound. It was about sound. She said, did you ever notice how silence could be loud? Damn, that's so heavy for.
How old is your daughter and her friends again?
That little girl's 10. My daughter's 6. She'll be 7 in this year. That little girl's 9 or 10. When she said that, I'm like, man, I'm driving. It took my mind. So I'm like, man, and it begs the question, like, what is empty? Is something that's empty? Is it empty? Is it empty because it's void of what you can see, or what you think matter is? Is air not matter? If I swing, I feel this friction, this resistance. Something is fucking there causing this resistance.
Right.
So like everything must be questioned. So yeah, man. When that part.
Yeah, I would say because it's interesting because it's like a home is a home. No matter what, it's like what you put into it. So it's kind of like you could be put into a new home and you're not as comfortable as you are in the last one. But just because it was like empty, it's like you have to fill it.
Right.
You're the energy that's like you're the energy that makes it happen.
The missing ingredient, and I love synchronicity because that's where I was going. I lost my thought. When you think about a home, a house is unattended, it gets cobwebs and it gets dusty. Like, where the fuck is all of this? Like, what's happening? That like things are happening in here, but nobody's here to do anything. Things shift, stuff moves around. Like, well, how?
Because there's other ecosystems of life within it, even though it's dead to someone else. It's all perspective.
Perspective is a beautiful thing.
I was about to say the magical P word, perspective.
The magical P word.
Yeah,
it's all about perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So so where I'm at right now, it's like I don't believe in difficult or easy. Shit just is. Did you do it? Did you get her done? Yeah. I don't give a fuck if it's hard. My daughter, and I'm training her right now because she has a tendency to quit, and I imagine we all do it because I did it with the harmonica. I played the harmonica, and it was like
I've never met a harmonica player before.
Bro, her name is Lucy. She blows,
come on, Lucy.
She blows my mind. She blows my mind. Lucy's my baby, and it's like I just had a vision. I longboard. I had a vision. You know what I'm saying? Like I was on a bus one day and I just and and I was in Sunset Park, and I'm on the bus. I looked to my left. I see a big ass hill, and I just imagine myself like bombing the hill, like just going down the hill. And mind you, at that point, I've never skateboard, longboard, and especially never longboarded down a fucking hill. And I seen it. When I seen it, my heart started beating like I did it. My homie was like, "You all right, my nigga?" Like, I'm like, "Bro, like I just had this like experience, bro. I don't know, like I just felt like I was skateboarding." 3 days passed. I had a dream. Woke up middle of 3 o'clock in the morning, heart beating fast. I was dreaming I was skating down another hill. Next day, I'm on board a skateboard. I've been skating ever since. Same thing with the harmonica.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? The thing about being successful in anything, if you can overcome that phase when you're not good with enthusiasm, you don't need enthusiasm, but if you can have enthusiasm, you'll be beyond great.
Yeah.
If you could get past the point where you know you're not good, but you know you keep going, you'll be good. I'm training my daughter right now. Like anything that's difficult to her, she kind of wants to quit. A math problem, a video game, anything. She wants to.
I was gonna
quit.
say the new age world. It's hard for us because I feel like at one point the creatives did get control, and they've created a world, because like IG is art in itself, right?
Big art.
It's like it's a tool. It doesn't always come off like that, but like what's been sold within our like community and our society is fame, art, like, you know, the Jay-Z lifestyles of the world, the Beyonce lifestyles of the world. But like I was also thinking too on the opposite end, because it's hard for people that aren't artists, right? We're artists, so we have a different mindset of like how the world is, how the world works, like how it should go. We have premonition on top of premonition. We have foresight, we have vision and all this other stuff. But not everybody is born like that and made like that. So a lot of the time, they're looking at the empty house and they have no vision for it, and they have to hire somebody to create that and this and this and that. And a lot of people feel lost because everybody's putting this lifestyle of like, everybody should be an artist, everybody should know this, everybody should be a tastemaker, everybody should have a certain ideology of like what's quality and stuff. And I had to take a step back and say, damn, that's not everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like some people like working. It's all good. It's all good. Some people like working under other people. Some people feel comfortable like that.
Hard way, yo.
Some people are there, yeah. I've actually heard somebody say, I think they were listening to like one of those entrepreneur Instagram, like, hey, you don't need a 9-to-5 type of people. He was like, but what if I like my 9-to-5?
Gotta respect that shit.
Right, you gotta respect it. That's it.
I remember working at United Airlines. I remember they wanted me to like, I'm good. Like, I'm under the impression that whatever I put my mind to, I can do. There's nothing.
How is the conversation getting better? We had to get into this like leg position.
Yeah. Right.
You know?
When shit get real.
Right. Can you pass the whiskey, by the way?
Yeah.
And whatever I put my mind to, I can do. Like there's nothing I've ever not been able to do, and that in itself causes a conflict within me, right? But I look at life right now, and I look at people, and it's like, yo, I can't be mad at you, because I remember when all I wanted to do was write raps. I didn't give a fuck about running a label, about being anything other than a person on stage with champagne, no shirt on, gold chains, jumping around, going crazy.
Wasn't life so much more simple at that point?
Yeah. Very much so.
And you got to just like focus on like the inner fab, like this punchline's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. Right. And I was I was stressed in different ways. I different ways. I really care what other people thought at that time. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't care what people think, but I'm stressed in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Now I care what my daughter thinks. I'm a provider now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the innocence. You want some more?
Absolutely.
The innocence of a child.
Oh, that's good.
The innocence of a child, I feel, really keeps you in check, because like you're still a young father.
Right.
You're not an old guy. You know what I'm saying? Like you're still in pursuit.
I'll tell this to my baldy. My baldy like, huh? Like,
tell this to your baldy.
My baldy like, what?
You know what it was? It's your wisdom that said, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people
you need to make room for the wisdom. So the wisdom was like, get this hair out of here.
The wisdom said, fuck that. We gonna make it easy. I need room to breathe.
Yeah, right. All these follicles and shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's the so dope part. So like you just gotta.
So Mr. So Dope, real quick. You mentioned a couple times that you do music. When we met you were shooting us for an interview.
Right.
So,
right.
in a nutshell, who are you? So you say you create
Oh
things.
man, I like this question, right? I used to hate this question, right? I never hated this question. I always wish I had a better answer.
You know what it is?
right?
I love to
say
say
all the time. I'm trying to find a good answer.
No.
us,
You're a new age Renaissance man. You don't have.
I got it. Listen, I got
Go.
it. Look right. I am. If Spider-Man was from Newark, I don't fight crime. I write rhymes.
Ooh.
So I'm a journalist. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm gonna say the word, it ain't gonna be with.
That's fucking perfect right there.
I'm not.
Yes.
My mind's going places now.
Right. yo, really, like, yo. I've had,
I feel like Jay was gonna ask, like, who's your Les Luthor? You know, I was like, what?
like, who's your Green Goblin?
Yeah, right.
Where is he?
Where is he? And he comes through this window.
That is a great question. Who would you say, or what would you say, is your Green Goblin to your Peter Parker?
Myself.
Ooh.
Because my favorite saga in Spider-Man was the Venom saga. You know what I'm saying? And when Parker had on that black suit, he was my favorite. Like the web was coming out the back of his hand and shit. You know what I'm saying? He had a different energy. I hated how they did in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
He was
it's
fucking
the
dancing and
worst.
shit.
Oh my god.
I'm saying,
There's
but-
something that they just ruined it with that Spider-Man.
I understand what they wanted to do. I understand it.
Yeah.
But it was different. He had an edge to him in the cartoon.
Yeah.
Like he was pissed,
Mhm.
and then he had swagger.
He had swag.
He had swagger.
Mhm.
So, but I get it though because that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
That was a crazy.
That was a
Yeah.
great fucking answer. Because we always try, because everybody asks us, what do? We're like, we do music, we do photography, we do videography. Even when you say photography, there's also the video aspect to it.
And I don't do
editing.
it. I turn it down. Like, listen, like I had a nice paying situation. You know what I'm saying, to be around some models and stuff. And I love women. So it's like, cool. I get to be around girls and with a camera all day, and everybody want to know the guy with the camera. So it's like, I can do this. But at the same time, I don't do video. And I'm okay with that. I remember where I felt like in survival mode, and I would have took it because I needed the money. Fuck that. We're eating oodles and noodles this week, Ari.
Yeah.
Shrimp. We're fancy this week.
We fancy this week.
Fancy this week. Drink your Kool-Aid with your pinky up this week. You know what I'm saying?
Daddy's got a brand new bag.
You feel me? This is red Kool-Aid. This is not try. This is red.
This is red.
I had
fruit
purple
punch
last
red.
week.
I could see them like they're just like.
Right. You feel me? You got to swish it around your mouth. So it's like, yeah, like, yo, I had to learn how to say no, and I'm still learning, bro. It's I want to get no tattoo right here, like, or maybe right here. I don't know, someplace where I could just look at my hand and see it, because it's like I didn't know how to say no. So I would take these gigs and I would be this Renaissance man, and I would learn how to do new things because I thought I had to.
So you got to put food on the table
Bro,
sometimes, yeah.
I'm trying to learn how to make logos and use Photoshop and is that photo? Yeah, Photoshop. I don't want to lose that shit. Yo, Photoshop is like the Wild Wild West. You can do anything. It's too much. It's over. It's like overdose for me. Like, it's too much.
I was gonna say, like, outside of the love for your daughter, do you feel like it's made your life more difficult as an artist, or it's made it, I don't know, more?
Does it fuel it?
Honestly, right. So I spoke about writer's block earlier, right? It was 2010. I was going through a really bad breakup with a girl. I thought she was really cool, and I was just really young and stupid. Like, I just didn't know what I wanted. So I remember being in the house by myself, and I had these thoughts. Like, I couldn't write. All I could do was think about her, and I wanted to write about it. I wanted to write anything. The only thing I could think about was her. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna write about her. I'm write about the situation. And I wrote the second verse, what became the second verse first. But before I wrote it, I told myself that no matter what, I'm not taking this pencil off the paper, ink off the paper until I finish my thought. I don't care about any misspelled words. I don't care about any errors. I don't care if it rhymed too much right now. I'm not focused on. I need to clear my mind.
Right.
When I did it, so I told myself I'm gonna write everything out of my mind till I feel complete. And I'll go back and I'll edit and make it syllable wise and flow wise and everything, make it make sense. When I did that, I'm like, that happened really fast. I like that happened. Now, but this is like the second verse. I need a first verse. Did that verse. Like, all right, cool. And then I'm like, all right, after that happened, and I love this. Like my fans love that. Like, all right, cool. So my second project, How to Build a Spaceship. So
such a dope title.
Let's name my business too.
That's fine.
So like, all right, let's do that again. And I wrote a song called They Say. let's do it again. I don't remember after that. Creativity's on autopilot. My homies, they had a song called my homies YBH. You know, they had a song called I think I don't know what the name of the song was, but it was the idea was I'm living in my prime. I heard that song, I adopted that way of life. When it comes to my creativity, I'm here. Nigga, I'm here. Throw a beat on, watch. I'm here. You know, so my daughter didn't change it. She just enhanced it because now I got more inspiration. But
who are some inspirations to you, like artists that you grew up on that like really fueled your artistry?
you know that's a tough question because as a visual artist, I've learned how to my favorite visual artist was Georgia O'Keeffe.
Okay.
O'Keeffe. And what she would do is she would draw really close ups of flowers. Just stuff. Like she would just get super close.
Like macro.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And she would draw like, no, we got the lenses now, but she would go into like get her pen and sketch that shit and just all the details. So I learned how to see the beauty in everything. So I see beauty in anything. We've had so many conversations. Lord knows how many songs were created from these types of conversations. Like,
Gotcha.
we've had heavy conversations thus far. Like the songs that were created from these types of conversations are just innumerable. So I like, you know, I know that I could see a girl, I can make eye contact with her and never see her again in my life, and that 3 seconds could turn into a 3-minute song. You know what I'm saying? So like you know, and especially when I start writing for other people, I really enjoy writing records for other people because, especially if I like your voice.
Gotcha.
I use that bitch like it's an instrument.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love DMX's voice. If I had my dream, like, you know, writing session would be like a record with DMX and like Bone Thugs and Harmony, right?
Damn.
That'd be fire.
Because I feel like DMX is not using his voice to his strength. Niggas want to be the best rapper.
Yeah.
That. I remember when Bone Thugs, to me, and with all due respect, I remember when they got whacked to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to get in the habit of that. If I'm gonna talk, let's just be real. Like I remember I stopped liking their music. You know what I'm saying? And it's because like they got into that conversation of who the greatest best rapper alive, and they started trying to rap, and I'm like, damn, they forgot about the harmony. Now
It's like a yeah. Like when you look at a rapper chart, it's like a formula. It's like almost like a. Man, I want to make it so like the people listening could like. I want to make a good comparison. I was about to say like
I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, because I was about to say like almost like the RGB palette where like the color scheme of like how far things go to like one side and the other.
I think you're thinking about like when you're looking for, let's say, a
fighter in a game,
a virus scanner, right?
Yeah.
When they're comparing Norton to whatever other one is, it's like this one protects you from internet fraud.
Yeah, but that might be vocal, you know.
The next one, so you'll see like the little checks.
Yeah. So what? Like I like to think that I wasn't naturally. I'm not naturally anything. Anything that I do is because I made a decision. Like I wasn't a rapper. Like I done South by Southwest. I've done Rolling Loud. I've done my own shows. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't originally a rapper. I wasn't even a basketball player. I did everything my older brother did.
This is another thing that I think I've learned recently that made life incredibly more pleasing and easy too, is that not each one of your hobbies have to become your profession.
Very true. Very true.
You know, like I think that takes a lot of pressure off of people where it's like still I wouldn't mind to be making music all day because that's like first love. Like that's why we got into this. But at the same time, you can't be in a rush to make it somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing I always tell everybody. You know,
and that's a big deal because it's not about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's the journey.
You know
what I'm saying? You gotta trust the process. So
I'm more excited to wait for things that come in the Amazon package than once they're there. Like and you open it, you're like,
okay, it's here.
This is true. I got a pair of sneakers. Listen, right? Let me tell you about the power manifestation. Power man. Listen, I don't buy myself stuff. These are my favorite sweatpants. I just bless y'all.
I never buy myself stuff.
I just started wearing sweatpants. Like my best friend, like growing up with him, always wore sweatpants, was always comfortable. I dressed so uncomfortably for years because I was like about fashion. He's like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "This is my clothes for the day." He's like, "You kidding me, right?" So like once I
play 2K, right?
Yeah, like once I got into the
store, bro.
Look at this. Like this is all I do now. Like I mean, this is the first time like I've been probably on air with, you guys that's like I haven't been wearing sweatpants.
Yo, man, like I want to be comfortable. I tell one time I was out I had a show, whatever, but the shorty with me, And we went to the store or whatever. And on the way back in, she's like, "Oh, I'm about to go back inside and throw my flats on." I said, "No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Like, this is a brand, baby. Like,
It's a brand.
It's a brand, baby. No, you're not. You should have wore them shits."
Yeah.
Actually, if you would,
If I saw you in a cartoon for some reason, it's like the backhands became strong. It's like, wow.
I feel like the Ike meme real quick. You feel me? The Ike turning
right?
like, no, you're not.
No,
like,
you're not.
like, you're not doing that. Like, yo, I'm like, and I told Travis, I'm like, yo, Beyonce wanted to change to no fucking flats on. You kidding me?
Get out of my house.
Get out of my house.
I mean, you better put them shits to the left. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So it's like I just really see my life now, bro. I see shit, and it feels so good to be here, man. Like, thank y'all again, yo, because like, man, like I don't do this stuff often, man. Like, I'm so behind the scenes. Who's your favorite basketball? Do you have a favorite basketball player?
That's more of a question for Jay. But if I had to,
My favorite athlete.
favorite athlete,
Of all time?
I mean, I really like. I watch soccer a lot, so
Who's your favorite
Zidane, like growing up was just like
I'm not familiar. Was he a scorer?
he was like a center field for France. He's like during I don't know early years
Did
maybe.
he get
I
buckets?
remember him. He was in the World Cup years
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Didn't he headbutt somebody?
Yeah, and that,
that was him.
he
Oh,
leaves
shit.
like
I
the
love
thing.
him.
No, but the
Right,
thing
I
is,
love him.
he leaves this whole legacy, and then like, oh, it's the headbutt guy. It's like, you know what I'm saying? They
Right.
don't like, oh yeah, he's one of the best soccer players in the world, but no, he's a headbutt man.
Who's your favorite basketball player, Jay?
Right now, Damian Lillard.
All right. Now, I'm not much of a basketball player these days. But my favorite player right now is Rondo. And before Rondo, it was Scottie Pippen.
Mm.
Now, and they have similar roles.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But although Scottie Pippen was fucking 6'8", some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So his defense and his rebound was a little bit different. Although Rondo gave you triple double any given night, triple double. So like my thing about Scottie Pippen was like every team needs a Scottie Pippen.
Okay.
What team don't need a Scottie Pippen? What team don't need somebody that can play defense, rebound, push the point at 6'8", make any defense uncomfortable because
Score whenever he wants.
Score whenever you want. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I took that approach. With my life.
Mm.
So if I go any room, my goals literally, brother. And before I even knew what I was doing, I didn't even know I was doing that until one day I just had to stop. Like, why am I not a star?
Mm.
Why people tell me I'm a star, but why am I around people who I'm constantly trying to make them better? I see their glow. Scottie Pippen syndrome.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, I could be the star, but you're open. Let me give you the rock, my nigga. You're open. And
That's the name of the podcast episode, Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen.
syndrome. I'm writing that down.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
felt the Scottie Pippen syndrome. And bro, I did it. Especially when it came to hip hop music, I did it artist after team after team. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like I see, bro, you're great, bro, and you're in position. It's like you're in position for the goal. I don't give a fuck if you're Messi. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you're Lionel Messi, like, bro, but he's in position for the goal. Give him the fucking rock.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. Like to be part of a team, like everybody needs a Scottie Pippen, everybody needs an Iverson. Sometimes, even though Kobe, like God bless his soul, he would just run the whole court at times. But you need the guys that are always ready to pass the ball and take. I wouldn't even say the L, but the step back of being in the light to make the connect for the shot.
The challenge with being Scottie Pippen for me was that he had Michael Jordan, right?
Who's the Michael Jordan in your life?
I'm the Michael Jordan in my life.
Damn.
I tell niggas now.
He said,
right,
"I'm the Bulls."
Right.
I am the Bulls.
Listen, right. And it hit me hard, bro, because like it happened maybe like 4 or 5 years apart, but it was the same thing happened back to back. Where I'm trying to help these teams, right, of people, right, who got the whole nucleus, got everything they need to be successful, right. And it's like, all right, but they need like the extra little sauce or whatever like that. And I study religiously, marketing, branding. You know what I'm saying? Like I study different things, so I understand why people, bro, do people even know why they brush their teeth every day, bro? Do you know that that's a marketing plan? That's not a hygiene thing.
Yeah.
Do you know that after that indigenous folks would eat a piece of fruit or some corn or some shit or something
keep
like
those
that
teeth
to keep
strong.
to keep their teeth strong and clean.
Yeah.
We didn't fucking brush our teeth every day with fucking paste with fluoride in it, calcifying our pineal gland. We didn't do that. Why?
Thank you.
Right? So it's like
that's why there's the fluorides there. Like,
right, bro. Bro, I be spazzing my lady like, yo, like no aluminum in my deodorant, no fluoride in my toothpaste. So when I go in the bathroom and I see this shit, like, why?
That is so crazy. You mentioned aluminum in deodorant. I was listening to a podcast before I came here, and they were talking about why is there aluminum
why?
in?
Like, for what reason do you want me to put this in my body? So
I would take it a step further, but I'd make people angry, so I'm not even gonna go there.
Unfortunately, you're already mad, so don't even fucking matter.
Yeah,
you're already mad. But like, yeah, man, like that Scottie Pippen shit put me in a space where it's like, yo, I'm doing all this shit. Case in point, right? Girl, right? We don't really kick as much as we used to because I don't want to. Right now,
Scottie Pippen said no.
Because I don't
right,
want to.
right. Because I was in this space where like I love the vision room so much. Y'all met me in my happy place, right? I love the vision room because I could be my.
I think the vision room is everybody's happy place.
Seriously, I love that place,
bro. I'm my full creative self.
Yeah.
And if it feels
you have the space for it too. I feel like we never have the space for it.
It feels full of good people that I can sincerely connect with. They feel like the people that you loved hanging out with in school,
right?
Like that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, you're here. Yes. Yeah. You know, like every time I meet new people all the time from the peer space bookings, like people like just complete strangers, and we become friends. Like we you know what I'm saying? Like we
big shout
I
out.
don't say friends, but like
big shout out J Marie. That's what I was gonna say because
shout out to D, shout out the whole team, man.
You did mention Vision Room a couple times, and we shout out the Vision Room any given chance that we can on social media, on here.
Thank you.
How did you come across the Vision Room?
Okay.
Because we know J Marie.
Right.
We know J Marie.
Right.
We met you at the interview spot. So who is JimmySoDope at the Vision Room? Well, you did say you promoted yourself.
Yeah,
so,
man. Because
so you are the Michael Jordan of.
I mean, I get to be so with the Vision Room. I get to happily be Scottie Pippen.
Okay.
And when I need to be, I'll put up 50.
He said happily.
I'm saying.
So is J Marie your Jordan at the Vision Room?
Some nights.
Oh.
Some nights is you guys. Some nights is the makeup artist. You know what I'm saying? See what Rondo does, what Rondo does, is it don't matter who's the fucking star. You know what I'm saying? If you're open and you're hot, you about to get this rock. Like that's what's happening. So
the Vision Room is the court.
It's the playground, bro. Like it's the whole playground, man. So it's like all right, so my in training at United Airlines, it was Continental at the time. So my age and shit, like that was 100 million years ago, right?
I'm calculating right now.
Right.
I'm calculating right now.
His daughter is 7 years old. You carry the one. He said 1997.
Right. And he also mentioned Scottie Pippen a couple seconds.
Right. Like what decade were you born in, James?
You started talking DMX too. I said, look at us. Look at us.
Right.
Who would have thought?
Yo, thank God. Yo, our generation, right? We're the only generation that can say we watched the internet come into practice.
Yo.
And then we watched that shit take over. So we remember CDs. We remember MP3 players.
Yeah.
DSL and dial-up, baby.
Dial-up.
We remember no internet to
we remember
the
no
shitty
internet.
parts of the internet.
Bro,
to
like yo, bro, we're the ones. And it's up to us to school everybody, but that's another conversation.
1996, I remember my father. He went into somebody's computer. He's like, "Do you know about the internet?" And then the guy was like, "What?" He's like, "No, the internet." He's like, "You put in this special code, and it will take you to something of your interest. People are making it, and it's like it's crazy."
Man, yo, the internet's crazy. I had no interest in the internet. It's crazy. Like it's crazy.
It was so like everything you had to type in. I'm talking about.
Nah.
Just to get to one place.
Interest. Like I did not listen. I'm the nerd, right? I'm the cool nerd that I thought calculators were cheating. I thought if you were using a calculator, I'm like, why would y'all teach me all this shit all year, then give me this device?
I kind of was like that in math class too.
I'm like, what?
Mainly because I couldn't afford those big calculators.
Absolutely not.
The Texas Instrument.
Those things. No. The what do they call those calculators? The one with the big screen,
the big graph and shit. Like they would
they
buy Texas Instruments.
Yeah.
Like $150. I was like, I can't afford it.
And then you have the one kid in the class. He's like, "Yo, read what I wrote." He wrote boobs under it, upside down. You're like, "Fuck you! This is what you use it for." And that kid's like an accountant now. He's like, "Yeah, boobs."
Right. That part. Somebody asked me something about something.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
I
I want to go back to this real quick about age thing. I noticed just now that I do this weird thing subconsciously where I don't ask people about their age.
I don't.
I kind of just try to figure it out with the things they say. It's weird.
No, my daughter told me one of my favorite things. I have a song called Audacity, and it came out like November, maybe October last year. And she says, "Don't think what you think, just know what you know." I go into situations, especially with women. You know what I'm saying?
Does your daughter take summer courses with Dalai Lama?
Yo, can I play your song?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So okay,
We're
right.
gonna talk about your music, yeah.
Right. Sort of. Okay, but
I really want to get into too, because again, you were talking about passing the rock and everything else, and I want to talk about your position as a solidified journalist at WBGO.
I'm dealing with two tangents right now.
Right.
It's going crazy.
Right. All right. So
Jay's playing refs today. That's what he's doing.
I'm here like this.
Bring it up.
I'm Phil Jackson right now.
Right. Okay. Right. So before I go further, right, divisional, right now, Jay Marie. I met Jay Marie because when I got to United, Continental Airlines at the time, her cousin, I see this guy. I'm in training for this fucking airplane company. This fucking guy, looking like fucking Shamar Moore and shit. He fucking staring at me, bro. And I'm like, man, like, I don't want to have to fight like the hood nigga come on, like,
you know I fucked up Terry Crews back in 6th grade,
right,
you know
what I'm saying? Like, I got choked up by Terry Crews, right? I don't mind.
He's like, Shamar, stop looking at me
Like,
that.
bro, I will lose this fight, but I will punch the shit out of you. And like lunchtime, whatever, break came, whatever. I'm going to the vending machine, bro. I literally had I had like $1 and some change on me, bro. Like I was so broke, bro.
He comes out of nowhere and goes, "I could get you what you want."
Nah,
I can get you what you want.
like nah, he's talking to me, and I think I like found the change. Like, oh shit, yes. I'm all happy and shit. I'm like getting my food. He's talking to me and shit, and I'm so focused on this Pop-Tart. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not really listening to him. Cause I was so fucking hungry, bro. I remember like it was yesterday, bro. I was so hungry, bro. I got the Pop-Tart with the frosting, the strawberry with the frosting on it.
What was your favorite Pop-Tart site?
It was cinnamon with no frosting on it.
Cinnamon, wow.
Cinnamon, no frosting.
Yeah, that's me. Like I don't know.
I was a
Wait, what's your
guy.
sign?
Sagittarius.
That's right.
Yeah, I was a blueberry guy.
It has nothing to do with cinnamon Pop-Tarts.
Did we just become best friends?
Hey yo.
Okay,
And so
Pop-Tart, go.
this fucking dude staring at me and shit, and then he's talking to me, and I'm wild, like I'm eating this fucking Pop-Tart like it's.
Is it because you got the last Pop-Tart? Like,
right, that's because I ate that day, bro.
Okay.
Like I'm talking about being broke. Like, it's like niggas was broke, my nigga. And I'm like, yo, wait, what you say, bro? He like, yo, what school you went to? I'm like, Martin Luther King. Like, bro, like, yo, went to the same school. Like, remember me, Shadon? Like, oh shit, those were my favorite people in the 6th grade. And he moved. Like, yo, when I say it's one of my favorite fucking people, bro, like, yo, we were so funny.
Shadon's got the coolest name in the world.
Yo, he's one of shout out to Don. Yeah, one of the coolest things ever in the world. Like, yeah, he part of the reason why I am this version of me. And so eventually I moved to Shanley in Avon. He lived on Baldwin in Avon. I had no idea. I think he gave me a ride home one day, and we were just like, yo, bro, come through. And he was a weed man. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? And I had just got into weed, like buying weed on my own. Like I just buy weed with a crew. Like now I'm rolling my own joints for a grown man.
I would love to hear like the title of his company. It'd be like Shadon Smokes.
Right. Right. You'll get 4%.
Yeah, right.
Get 4%. And we got cool. So I would see Jay.
Okay.
I would see Jay all the time. This is a long time ago. It's like 10 years ago. And I would see her, and we whatever. And before I go further, right, Hurricane Sandy, whatever one was for Hurricane Sandy, I remember that one because I'm in the house by myself. He's like, bro, this shit crazy, bro. Come through. We got food, bro. Come through.
We go smoke our lives away before it kills us.
I grabbed some groceries and shit. I ran over there and shit. He got into a fight with his girlfriend in the room. Her nose got bloody. The cops came. My nigga, I ran home in a hurricane. That shit was like, I'm falling in this shit.
I'm seeing this in green screen in my head. Like,
it was hilarious. So that's my guy, right? So then years later, right, I'm at Purple Penthouse. It's an event happening, like some type of poppin' ass event.
Purple Penthouse.
It's right down the street, by the way. It's a really cool studio, right down the street.
I imagine I
Like,
immediately
right
thought
on
like
the street.
Go-Go Bar. Purple
Oh, okay.
Penthouse.
Oh no, it's
a
a
studio.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Shadon hosting Purple Penthouse.
right. I mean, like surf records there, Sue surf records there. You
Gotcha.
know, like it's some like the guys recorded. Like my last 3 years was in that studio, and you know, I mean, them some of my homies, my brothers. You feel me? So you know, whatever. And I'm in this place, whatever, and I see Jay. I'm like, why you doing behind a fucking bar though? Like, why you in like where I be at behind? Like, why are you here? And she's like, yeah, but you know, this place got this thing called the Vision Room. I'm like, that's you? Holy shit! I see. I follow that page. You ain't follow me back though. What the fuck is going on?
That's definitely a Jay
different
response.
story.
Yeah.
That's another conversation. And we've been like this ever since. You know what I'm saying? She brought me to the space, and I became like a low key creative director.
Oh,
and we didn't have a title for me because anything that they needed me to do, I just did. Like you need an Asian model. Let's get an Asian model. You need a white girl. How white?
How white?
How
Like
white?
milky
Brittany,
white.
Brittany Murphy white. She's on her way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Is it a Kathy or an Amber?
you feel me? You feel me? So I just did it. So like you know, so like when I'm in that space, you know, like I really get to be my full creative self. Like you know, it's like you know, if I got to pick up a camera, I pick up a camera. I went to arts high school, so I've been doing photos since I was 16. Like I'm really a photographer. I'm saying, and everything is always on me. I do not like shooting automatic. Like,
When you
you know what I'm
shoot
saying?
film, it really it's a whole different
I
experience.
learned in film. You know what I'm saying? That's my introduction into cameras. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like I have a different appreciation and respect for the craft.
Processing is just not as fun.
Yeah, you know, it's just different. It's just
Yeah.
different.
I've always wanted to take a class on that because I've
I'd
never
recommend
enjoyed
it.
that.
Yeah.
I
I also like during high school I had like I would say I had the opportunity to take a photography class for a whole year, and it's like it really does, you know, kind of working with the old school just makes you I don't know, it
makes
appreciate-
it makes you further be able to honestly helps you further manipulate the new school.
Right.
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Because you really get to see what it really like, where it came from, what it really like. All this is just lights.
yeah,
This is just lights.
yeah.
And you had people that really manipulated the film and would soak it for a certain amount of time to get a different effect on it. So
Yeah.
it
was more individualized. Like you might learn certain things like in Photoshop, but kind of everybody could end up
So it's
looking
like
the
your
same
version of
Right.
Photoshop.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
that's dope.
And it was hard. Like we would take pictures of the same thing, and everybody shit would look different. You know,
That's
because they're leaving it a split half second or 3
Right,
seconds
you
left
know,
more in
you
the
know.
one batch of the bath.
You know, sometimes I'm saying they expose it real quick and put it back in, then run to the dark room. Like, it was just different things. Like it was just different things. So
So it's whatever. Yeah, you put in the camera and then
right, man. So it really shaped how I look at creativity. You know, I was just telling one of my interns earlier today. You know, she's really critical about her writings, and you know, she was telling me about how people may feel about it or getting critique from her friends. What she was mentioning, and I told her a story about Miss Kareko, how one of my guys, Micah, man, shout out to Mike. He's possibly one of the best artists I've ever met in my life.
best artist.
Visual
Okay.
artist. Everything is a canvas, from my jacket to my hat to your sneakers, the house, interior, exterior. I actually painted. We painted the Ralph Lauren interior. I got that gig with him. Like he got it.
Really?
He brought me on. You know, so like he's he's an artist in the
Ralph Lauren's.
Ralph Lauren.
His house.
No, like the factory in New York City.
Oh. Okay.
And we painted the interior, the whole fucking shit. And it's like in 10th grade, man, every day Miss Kareko would just do something. He would say, draw that. So this day he crumbled a piece of paper, threw it on the table, draw it. So we gotta, like, you know, as you can imagine, all the different shadows, the grays and blacks.
Yeah.
And so we would just do that shit. And he didn't have a pencil, which is like, you know, Jesus not having a cross on this particular day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need a cross. Who got a
cross?
I need an extra cross. Nobody had an extra pencil, so he grabbed an ink pen and did it. And when I tell you this one, and we talk about this every few months, we had this conversation. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. He did it with ink pen, like cross hatching, just did it. And we would do these pieces we had to put up on a wall, on a bulletin board, and with thumbtacks, whatever. We sit back down. He and Miss Kareko, we wouldn't write our names on it. He would just see it. Who's this? This is lovely. Who did this? He got some Micah's ink pen. Said, who's this?
I like that there was no names because their art should speak for it.
Yeah.
Which is right. Which is, I
That's
look
There's like
at,
no bias behind
right.
it.
I look at feedback and critique. I know when your feedback is bullshit. You're hating. Fuck you and your opinions. So I don't do opinions. I've been trained to distinguish.
Right.
So he got some Micahs and don't know whose it is. Like, man, like look at the shading and the cross hatching and the color grading, like you blended these perfectly. Who did this? Mike he stood up proud like, me, sir. I did that. So he said, great.
I did that.
All the shit up, threw shit in the garbage. Like, man, get an F for the day. Sit the fuck down. Whoa. You didn't do the assignment. I told you in pencil.
Oh, damn. Fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? So I when people give me feedback or criticism, I can see through your insecurities. You know what I'm saying? Your ego, man, suck my dick. Fuck out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Literally in all environments. Like, it don't matter what we talking about. I know when you hating. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, niggas be hating. I'm gonna talk shit. That's why
but instinctively, like, that grows over time, especially like if you're right with yourself and you know that, again, the bullshit can't run too quickly from you. You know what I'm saying? So like, you can read people, especially in this industry. Like, how many meetings did we have to grow that ability, or how many situations in our personal lives did you have to really grow that to be able to say, that motherfucker is about to fuck me over in the next 6 months. This guy is going to be cool for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all are impressive.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I mean, pardon cut you off. Like, yo, like, with Benatton music booming, you know what I'm saying? And then Oneiphotography booming, right? It's only a matter of time before this goes. Y'all on episode 56. It's the glass ceiling got cracks in it. It's only a matter of time.
You think it's booming? Thanks.
Booming, bro. Like
I'll be looking at our Instagram page like, damn, yo, this is stressful.
And that's the tricky thing, right? That's the tricky thing.
Because the haters trying to make us look at the numbers rather than the product.
Of course.
Yo. All right. I know, because I love conversations, right? Because like I know we have an agenda, like, you know, not like we have a slight agenda due to the referee over here, what we want to talk about, right? But like having these conversations are big because y'all gotta get y'all flowers too. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
So with that being said, right? Do y'all think that, you know what I'm saying, mind you, like, very intelligent brothers, right? Do y'all think that y'all have not been infiltrated with the American shits? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
For me to hear y'all say what y'all just said when I say y'all shit boom, like booming? like a bomb, like exploding, like
booming, like we're blowing this shit up, forgetting about it,
booming, like a grenade or like a bubble gum burst, like a bubble pop, like yo, you guys perform at a really high level consistently in everything that I've seen y'all touch, even your podcast. Listen, I want to drink some El Segundo. Bro, I want some El Segundo.
You know what? Hold on. Let me come back with one for you.
We got an extra one. We got two extra ones.
Right?
So
like,
good.
yo,
I'm gonna go off air for like 10 seconds.
Yo, dude. Yo, like I was like, yo, like
we try, man. Like we try to make this thing interesting because it's like, and the reason, and we mentioned this a couple of times in the podcast, that the reason this was born is because of us, like, going to a show and being upset, or going to a studio session and not turning out the way we wanted it to, or what's the other thing? Going to a photo shoot and having it turn to shit or something like that. And we talk about it at diners. Like, Jersey's known for diners.
Right.
So we go to a diner.
How many times y'all was in Tops?
Oh, so many times. Tops.
Oh, shit.
What are the other ones we go to?
Yo, thank you.
What was the diner by your spot in Dumont?
Oh, Tenafly?
Tenafly Diner. What are the other ones? TikTok.
The Roach back in the day.
The Roach.
The Golden Touch.
The Golden Touch.
Yes! Yes!
We got some.
It was like the beer god semen, just like, yes, terrible reception podcast all over that chest. I'm sorry.
So terrible. Awesome joke, just terrible. Just terrible. Terrible. Awesome joke, but just terrible. Awesome joke, but terrible. But I'm listening, brother.
So the podcast started off of that, from diner conversations of us just decompressing with each other.
Right.
So we kind of see this as like our therapy sessions.
Yeah.
So we just talk about anything. Like, sometimes I don't even come in with topics, and we'll just talk about random shit.
You got to be like, what notes are in this beer?
There's no drum rolling here.
I taste citrus.
Yes. I'm waiting for it. I want to see if you taste what I taste.
Okay, Sean Connery, come through.
Do you taste apricot? No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't know, man. Like, I'm
a little bit of mango.
I get that.
A little bit of fruitiness, right?
Right. Yo, I'm a wine drinker, so beer's not really my thing.
But that's nice.
But this
especially
is
for an
nice.
IPA.
Good, right?
This is like a champagne,
Right.
This is
Right?
nice.
It's time to celebrate this bitch.
Because
I'm gonna walk to the bus stop and stone cold fucking stunt. Kick him in the
Ah!
chin. You feel me? Like,
Okay, you look like Terry Crews. Ah!
That's what I love about it, because I like IP.
Yeah.
The older I get, the more I like IPAs.
that's champagne-ish. That's interesting.
Mainly because I want to pay for something that's stronger,
right.
but that's not as expensive.
If I replaced beer with a hooker in the way that you explained that, I would have been like,
right.
Yo,
Well, her name was
that ass,
tequila.
like,
her name was Tequila.
sometimes I'll look at you be listening.
I like that.
Jimmy
I
so
like-
dope.
Right, I mean, I'm a fan of culture.
Yeah.
Yo, like the challenge with me, like it's hard for me to fit in the room with rappers, right?
Right.
Okay.
Because niggas be great rappers.
Mhm.
They be shitty human beings.
Oh my
Yo,
God, speak on
I
it.
feel the same fucking way.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, we've been in.
You can have the rest of the mic time. I want to listen to
deadass.
your podcast
Yo,
on that.
Like, we've been in so many rooms with so many people. Like, I've never felt more uncomfortable than a room full of rappers.
Oh,
And it-
bro.
Makes my skin crawl. I remember once we did what was it, a writing session with,
Yeah.
I don't want to name them because I don't want to name drop or whatever.
I got you.
It was a studio in Newark. There were like these well-known artists.
We're talking about
old school
worldwide, well-known,
Right.
old school.
We'll say out there, but they literally made us compete for a verse on their song.
And we're writing to one of the greatest producers.
Right.
One of
I'm confused. I mean, you two compete against each other for a
We
verse.
were originally we were in a group. We were a 3-man group, and then it turned into like this production company of a 6-man group. And while we were in that production company with the 6-man group,
Yeah, it was like Wu-Tang, but like Wu-Tang met at like United Nations.
right?
That
So it was like
awesome.
a
That's-
mixture of
It was
like,
crazy at
dope
the time.
artists,
Yeah.
and they made the 6 of us compete against ourselves. Plus, there was an additional maybe like 5 other people
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and you had to write a verse within like a half an hour.
Yeah.
And you had to spit your verse in front of them, and it was like not even a full 16 bars. It was like 8 bars, some
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that.
Was it worth it?
We were on a like the it was a it was a
At all.
like the only thing that was making us go wild at the time is like, okay, yes, they are highly respected
Right.
old heads, and we're writing to a premiere beat.
Yeah.
So it's like for sure, like you're
Right.
Like, you
what,
wanna
what were
compete,
we? We
right.
were like 20, right? We were
Early
20, so
20s,
we're
yeah.
like, fuck, like this
Yeah.
is an opportunity. But it's like it felt like
The whole time I was like, me, I'm like the social anxiety of the group. Like, I'm always a quieter one. I'm always in the back. I'm always observing shit. To put me in a position like that, I was like, I don't like this shit. And mainly because I felt like
it wasn't
it's kind
based
of
off
degrading,
yeah.
kind of.
No,
you know?
it is, man. And what I see with like a lot of this rap shit,
You threw me back with that one.
but
Right.
that's what it's
I
rooted
think about
in.
that shit all the time. PTSD.
I wake up like in a fucking bed full of sweat, like shit.
I forgot to write my shit. Times 3.
That fucking punchline.
Listen, man, like yo, I have a love-hate relationship with rap. You know what I'm saying? I look at Joe Budden, man. I love Joe Budden. And the crazy thing about like
Did we just become best friends?
yo, you know,
I took him from you.
yo, it's funny because I was such a big Joe Budden
Mhm.
rap fan. I'm talking about Moon Music 3 is one of my favorite bodies of work to this day. Like it's so much value in that part 3, even part 2. You know what I'm saying? From young niggas to like it's just so much value.
You had him on CD.
Yeah, bro,
I got it signed, I think, somewhere in my
that's
house.
gangster. You know what I'm saying? It's gangster. Take a picture, turn to NFT. You know what I'm
Oh.
Did he just become our best friends?
Finish your story. 'cause
That was
that's
great.
a good segue.
That was great.
That's a good segue for a question I have for you. Go on.
Hey, yo.
Joe
yo.
Budden, yes.
Right, Joe Budden, right? But I don't want to be Joe Budden. So I don't want to interview rappers.
Mm.
I don't want to talk to rappers. I want to talk about rap.
Mm.
Yo, like, I don't, like, because I'm active with it. And I'm nice as fuck. So it's like, and I rap certain, like the way I feel about rap, yo, it's funny because when I became a rapper, literally in my mid-20s, I was 23, 24, when I'd be like, you know, early 20s, when I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, right? I couldn't fucking walk, you know what I'm saying? Just had knee surgery and shit. Or even before my surgery, I started rapping and I started writing. We always rap, right? But it got to the point where I got so good at it so fast because I trained. I would study, like I study people. Like my next person to study is Travis Scott. I never heard the whole Travis Scott album. Like I studied Travis Scott. I just studied Lil Baby. I studied Soulja Boy. I've studied Prince. I've studied, you name it, I probably studied them. Like Run DMC, Fela, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, you name it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, yo, you name it. Like I've studied it. You know what I'm saying? Like Talib Kweli. One of my favorite Talib Kweli songs in this world off the Reflection Eternal second album. We sampled the Jay-Z. If skills if truth told skill if skills so truth be told, I'll probably be like, he sampled that and made a song around that shit. Like Talib is fucking crazy.
One of my favorite rap voices of all time.
Crazy, bro. Like that RPM album is different. So like I really study music. So what I started to do was I was like, damn, what if DMX rapped on this beat? How would he rap? So I would write that verse. How would Fab rap flow on this beat? I would write that verse. Fab is the only rapper I ever got, autograph I ever got. I don't get I'm never starstruck. I don't care. Like nigga, you take shits. Like your shit
bleed
stinks.
like I do.
I know your shit stinks. Like I don't want to go in the bathroom after you take a shit. And I love you, your music, but I don't want to go in the bathroom after you take a shit. So I look at artists like I look at myself like, yo, like I don't give a fuck about being the best. Who determines that, right? It's more or less like I provide so much value, and my music has content. So now I get to my song. So my next record that I'm putting out April 11th. You know what I'm saying? It's called Trap. Trap is an acronym for Take, Risk, and Prosper. It's produced by CC Beats and my man Ace Moolah. Executive produced by my daughter. She is she's an ASCAP writer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he posted about that, no?
Of course.
You said, of course.
I was going to say, I know it was you or somebody that I saw on Instagram.
I've definitely posted about it. You know what I'm saying? This is the first record where, where she knows how to use GarageBand. My daughter different, man.
That's so dope.
So like this next record,
That's fire.
It really, originally her vocals wasn't on it. I put her vocals on it. And, it's special because, it's just one of those things that you can't take this away from me, yo. Like this time around, about being Scottie Pippen. And what I love about Scottie Pippen, after the Bulls, he went to Portland, did the same shit. Portland started balling up, triple-double every fucking night. Wilding, averaging 22 points, fucking 12 rebounds, 9 assists. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I realized that I'm trying to help these rappers with all these insecurities. Like, nigga, if you need a hug, ask for a hug, nigga. You ask for some pills, but I'll give you a hug.
Asking for some pills.
You asking for weed.
I've seen too many rappers fall to the pill game or like the heavy drugs, and I'm like, man. I seen people go from handsome dudes to like face sunken in.
Yeah, that shit real, yo.
It's super real.
And you know what? Right, talking about we talking about Spider-Man earlier. Ecstasy, right? I like it. I don't use it because shit's crazy. But when I did use it, right, the shit made me feel like Incredible Hulk in a silk suit that can't like rip. Like it was like as I get stronger and bigger, this shit just expands with me,
and you just feel comfortable.
And I'm comfortable. I'm smoking a cigar. I'm smoking a big fucking Incredible Hulk style.
I feel like this is how this whiskey's making me feel.
Right, I feel great.
This is great whiskey, by the way.
It is really good.
Yeah.
Right. God bless Japan. Right.
Come on.
Sponsor?
We need a sponsorship.
Right. Sooner than later. And it's like Adderall. Like Adderall. Adderall feels like X, but not as high. It feels more of a productive thing.
Yeah. It's more like CBD compared to weed, right?
No, it's just drugs.
Okay. Well, I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
he said that shit.
No, I know.
Yeah. We're talking strength-wise.
I know what it means.
Yeah. No, that shit is definitely drugs.
That shit is drugs.
I know it's definitely drugs.
That shit is drugs.
But I mean, in
Jimmy said,
I lost.
No,
it.
Jay,
I'm done.
Don't take Adderall.
Yo, I'm lost. I'm done.
Yo, like I feel like life is to be experienced. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad, when I was born, my dad told me a story, bro. I remember like it was yesterday. I used to paint. I paint interior, exterior. I paint the shot of this room, right? And I remember
That's how I wanted to do, but the landlord was like, "Nope."
Right. That's why you gotta do it You got to do it.
But then you got to bring it
You
back.
got to bring it back. That's all. I'm saying, come on, like right, because like right there, that spot right there, it's a spot right there that like it would make
It curves out. Yeah.
I want like, bro, that's one of the first things I noticed. Like, I want to paint. I would love to paint this room because it has a perfect trim. Like,
I know.
You get funky with the shit.
Can get real crazy.
It looks like it has frames.
Right. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
it said, hello.
Baby, please.
hello. Right. No. I'm creative for real.
Mm-hmm.
But my dad told me a story, right? I remember we were at this lady's house in South Orange. I ride past a house and I just smiled. My heart just smiled. My dad passed when I was 16. My junior year, he passed. And yo, awesome dude, man. James Frazier's an awesome dude. But we're doing this lady's her backyard. We're landscaping for the first time. We're like picking like pulling the weeds and shit. And it was lunchtime, so she made us. She was vegetarian. I had my first vegetarian meal. And it was like cheese sandwiches, like, you know, it was delicious.
They're like, great job on the vegetarian part.
right. Thank you for the cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, and mayonnaise on white bread.
Grabbing weeds all day.
Probably the most bomb cheese.
Right. It had to be Miracle Whip. It had to be Miracle Whip. But
He said it had to be Miracle.
Hold on. How the fuck did we get here?
Right,
we go from like ecstasy to Adderall to I don't know what's
a Miracle Whip.
Wait. Here's my point, right?
He's bringing it back.
Yeah. Please,
got
because I can't reel it back. I lost the fishing.
No. I got you right. So now my dad's talking to her, and I'm just listening.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, but this little boy saved my life. I never heard mind you. I'm like maybe 11, 12. I never heard him say that before. I see him every day of my life.
Says this.
My dad says to the stranger, this little boy saved my life. I knew you for 11, 12 years. You never said that shit to me.
Yeah.
I want to know. So I was raised so when adults are speaking, you
let them
do your thing. You let them do their thing. So my shit is like, I'm dialed in. And he told a story about, he used to use heroin. Never knew none of this.
Wow.
My dad was a heroin addict. He said the day that I was born, he sold me, never used it again.
Wow.
That's powerful.
Yo, it's like the most. So like when I feel addicted to something, I think about him. I think about me saving his life, and it's hard to be addicted to stuff. Like I feel really close to weed, but he smoked weed every day of my life.
Do you feel it's okay to be addicted to things within your career too, or do you feel like it could get dangerous?
At times I'm addicted to listen to my own music. I'll record a song. That's the only thing I listen to until I record the next song. Or until I get tired of listening to it, until I get comfortable with it and know that, okay, when I get to the mixing session, because I record my own shit.
Because you're trying to find the discrepancies that might make you like twitch a little bit.
All right. So with music, I graduated from being a rapper to, I got my first executive producer credits last year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like I'm writing records, I'm arranging the shit. It's like I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you allow me to be. Yo.
Through ASCAP?
Well, I mean, via ASCAP, but like just like being
in general,
you know what I'm saying? Like as rappers is out here, like, I've wrote raps for quite a few people. I wrote verses for quite a few people. You know what I'm saying? And I've just I've just been in there and given a melody. Or I may have just given like your perspective. What if we approach this from what if you approach this from this way?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been credit for it.
I feel like our punchlines have become our melodies. Like I feel like we find the pocket of melody so crazy now.
Yeah.
Compared to like how we used to write.
I think I give you a lot of that credit. I mean, we haven't spoken about music in a minute because of the whole pandemic. We kind of put it on pause.
I've never heard y'all talk about music.
That's the crazy thing about it, because we put it on pause since the pandemic hit. So we started focusing.
I forgot that we even had like a semi-distribution deal with Sony. Like the other day, I was like watching a movie and they're like,
Orchard,
Sony Orchard. I was like, oh shit, we actually
because with
remember
us,
that great thing we did?
Yeah,
it was like what?
Whatever.
Because it was like once. I mean, we haven't really spoken about this on the podcast yet, but once the pandemic hit, we were pretty much just trying to keep roof over our heads, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the only thing like bringing money really into everything that we do is the photography, videography.
And for some reason, the music felt selfish, at least to me on my personal end. I felt like I was like, the world's going through pain right now.
Yeah.
Because it was even before like the pandemic. I felt like it was like Kobe was dying, like people were getting like killed left and right, based off of like the color of their skin. And I was just like, listen, like, we were in a position where we're meeting great people, but at the same time, I was like, yo, like there's something going on in the world that I feel like there's no room for the fantasy of art. Like, even though you might be speaking something hopeful, it just seems like,
Yeah.
you know, when you got to get physical and less like in your head.
Just like, you should have just like held on to that.
It got to get more literal as opposed to figurative. Like let's put some action into the world.
I want you to cue yourself too. Like, I'm ready. I want to hear a record soon.
Yeah, man.
This ain't about us.
Yeah, you know. I mean, but that's the thing, right? I can't help but throw my journalist hat on and shit.
Yeah.
But like, I'm really intrigued by y'all, man. Like yo, like you guys really like y'all did some shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all young. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, you know, you said you're a white guy. You know, Trap Jesus is a little misleading. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a little misleading, motherfucker. Like, wait a minute.
That's
what are you, a light-skinned Mexican?
Right.
What are you, a light-skinned?
Canelo Alvarez over here?
So what are you, a light-skinned Mexican?
I was expecting empanadas and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
shit.
And this is like...
And you brought the chips and salsa.
Right, so he's from France. Like, right, you feel me? Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
He thought he was doing me a favor. He said Trap Jesus is gonna love the shit out of this chips and
Fuck
salsa.
with this salsa.
I am, hell yeah.
And wait. Before we go further, right? Okay, now y'all said something that I'm gonna hold dear.
Okay.
And I'm gonna brag about.
Okay.
I'm the first person to bring salsa.
You are.
the party.
Yeah.
You're the first person to bring anything, really.
Yeah. Anything.
How many
People brought themselves, but you've brought the sauce
Right.
and the.
I brought the sauce.
You brought the sauce.
Sauce.
No shade to anybody that's been on here before.
We love you guys.
We love you guys.
We love you guys.
But there's people
We
that
love
have
you guys.
brought
Fuck with y'all.
food for themselves to eat right before the podcast.
Yeah.
You know what? I also want to get you too. I know this is mad random, but I want to try to make it a thing where we, like, you're in journalism, you're an artist, you gotta make a 15 to 20 second
we're gonna put it on the
infomercial ad of whatever the fuck you want to sell to us right now.
Right now.
Man,
Right
he's
now.
putting music right now.
It doesn't matter. Before he plays his music, I want him to sell something else besides his music. So
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna-
take this off this.
So you have to pick a product.
no, you're gonna want to.
No. So I gotta turn my head around.
Okay, gotcha.
Now they gotta see the
he's
logo.
getting in
They
there.
gotta see- I ain't
And that's another thing you
I
gotta
haven't
get.
spoken about being a designer yet.
That's not it.
Right. All right. So
That's the song you're gonna play with, right?
All right.
We'll do it again.
So you got to create a voice, a product, and you got to pitch it to us. So I'll play it real quick.
Shit. I won't be funny now. This is hilarious.
He said, start it over. All right, so
Create your own voice. You're on at 3 a.m.
this is High 97 break after the lunch.
You're waking up, trying to go to bed, and this is the thing you see on TV. What is the product you're selling? Who is selling it?
All right.
And let us know when you're ready.
Break it down just like they would an infomercial.
Hit it.
All right, let's do it.
He's ready. You guys ready? We ready? And action.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. This is DJ Young Peter Parker, and tonight we have Easy Mac. I know you had mac and cheese. I know you had cheese and mac, but this right here is it's the cheesiest of the cheese.
It's the cheesy.
It's powder. It's liquid. Well, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it tastes fucking great. Add water. Add almond milk.
Almond milk.
Right. And you must stir counterclockwise.
Especially if you're from Australia.
Especially if you're from Australia, you stir clockwise. It's gotta be the opposite. It tastes good with broccoli, asparagus, beans, red beans, black eyed peas, sweet peas, string beans.
I didn't realize how long this shit goes.
I know, right?
For.
It goes
Usually our
forever. That was
sounds
great.
like fade after a few
Right,
seconds.
right. I'll wait for the end.
That was good. We saved those for
I like how we
the perfect
started
personality.
selling less of the product where he's
Right.
like, it goes great with beans, red beans,
He starts naming all
black
other
eyed
shit.
peas. He said kidneys as well.
Right.
I'll play your damn music.
All right. Okay.
So,
Okay.
Is your artist name JimmySoDope?
Yo, everything is Jimmy So Dope.
That's
Yo,
what's up.
my original artist name was Jimmy Dice, right?
Jimmy Dice.
So all right, right. So DYCE, right? So the whole thing about Jimmy Dice is like, I went to Arts High. I learned about artists. So William Dice was an artist from the 1800s. He painted portraits for the kings and queens of London. Right now, Jimmy is just like short for James, but it's longer. It's weird. It's like
that is weird.
You know, it's fucking weird. I never understood this shit. I used to hate when people call me Jimmy, but like I get it now.
Yeah, okay.
I know I do not get it. I dig it.
Is that why they call like the penis Jimmy? You're like, it's supposed to be shorter, but it came out longer.
I suppose, right. Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I was just trying to make the connection.
Ladies.
All right.
I
feel like he had another ad coming out real quick.
Right, ladies.
Hit
my super phone. Listen, 917-398-9199. Listen, just shoot me a text. It's gonna text you back real quick. Boom, boom, boom.
Hold on. What is this?
All right. So Ryan Leslie, right?
Oh.
He has this thing called a super phone, right?
Can I tell you something about Ryan Leslie real quick?
Uh-oh.
Say it.
When he started this, right? He was preaching on Twitter about it.
Heavily.
And at the time, he was like a huge artist.
Huge.
And then kind of disappeared, did the Europe thing for a while, but I was still following him for a little bit. So at the time, I had tweeted him. I was like, something along the lines of, oh, we're going to text this number and an automated message is going to come back. And he tweeted me back. He was like, no, I replied to everything. And I was like, oh,
right.
Shit.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. When you send it, when you text me initially, it will reply automatically, right? But after that, it's all me. And I will hit you back. I talk to everybody. Listen, everybody. I understand that even a hater is a potential client. You know what I'm saying? Potential customer. Talk to everybody.
That's how you flip it, yeah.
No, I'm like, even if you're just watching my videos and not liking it, I'll take that.
It's the best when somebody like downs your name and they can't deny the product and have to hire you.
Love. You can't help it.
Yeah.
But please hit me 917-398-9199. I'll get you back and I'll hit you back and we'll talk. Whatever you're trying to do, I can be of service.
Jimmy said, including me.
Right. Right. No comment.
I forgot that your daughter might be watching this. They're like, Trap Jesus, that non-Mexican asshole.
Right.
You said it was French? I thought
Right.
it was Mexican.
I'm angry on fries. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Like, what the fuck?
It's put a little bit of camembert on top of enchiladas.
So check.
So
right.
JimmySoDope. You on Spotify, JimmySoDope?
I'm everywhere, right? Everywhere, right?
So are we gonna get flagged for this?
No.
On
right.
YouTube?
No. See, the best thing about this is unreleased.
We don't care about the flag, Jay. We made it known with Jim Jones.
That is true.
This is like y'all gonna hit this. Y'all getting this before it hits the stores.
Damn, that means everybody's getting it before it hit the stores.
Right, well. JimmySoDope. Yes, sir.
JimmySoDope. That's a cool ass logo.
Thank you so much, man. I made it myself. No, I designed it. Myself.
Okay.
I'm lying. No, I didn't. This
Why are you lying for everybody?
This fucking dude did it. But I helped him do it.
Okay.
This is my next record. Trap.
Where's the
Everybody trapping, visualize, strategize, materialize, visualize, strategize, materialize, visualize, strategize.
This is JimmySoDope on Terrible Reception Podcast.
Everybody trapping. Everybody trapping. Everybody
Look, visualize, strategize, materialize, visualize, strategize, visualize, strategize, materialize, visualize, strategize, materialize. Today is such a pleasant day, fresh to death from heavenly. I'm about to kill this shit. Bow our heads and let us pray. Thank you for my daughter, Lord, and the blessings on the way. Mama said no weapon formed against us prosper. They can't stop us, no. We take risk and prosper. They can't stop us. Wait. We take risk and prosper. They can't stop us. Hold up, yeah. We take risk and prosper. They can't stop us. Trap. trap. We take risk and prosper, they can't stop us. Walking through the mall, I be crying about a dog that I didn't let her have, cause his skin ain't brown like ours. Don't be a victim of cause and effect, be effective to the cause. I've been selfish with the bars, got 'em going through withdrawal. They call that supply and demand, yeah. Some people won't understand, yeah. It's better for them if you fit in a box, don't wanna see you expand, yeah. Now we taking off like NASA, imagine descendants of slaves on masters. Ariella gotta be the future. She survived the morning after, had a convo with my pastor. He say wealth is everlasting, so if you ain't getting money, sorry sonny, boy you lacking. It don't matter if you rapping, moving white squares like a napkin, do construction, driving buses, nigga, everybody trapping. Visualize, strategize, materialize, visualize, strategize, visualize, strategize, materialize, visualize, strategize, on my material. Today is such a pleasant day, fresh to death from heavenly. I'm about to kill it shit. Bow our heads and let us pray. Thank you for my daughter, Lord, and the blessings on the way. Mama said no weapon formed against us prosper, they can't stop us, no. Yeah, we take risk and prosper, they can't stop us. We take risk and prosper, they can't stop us. Hold up, wait. We take risk and prosper, they can't stop us. Trap. We take risk and prosper, they can't stop us.
It just vibes, bro. It just non-stop, bro. The shit is literally designed, bro. My new music, bro. Like, bro, I'm a rapper's rapper, bro. Like, man, like, you know, I came here with the intention. I'm like, yo, what, if they ask me to rap, I know what rap I'm gonna say and everything, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like some unreleased shit that nobody else heard and shit. Mm-hmm. And it's like, all right, I don't want to rap. I don't want to rap for niggas no more. Mm-hmm. You know, I want to play my songs because I know. I gotta pause it.
You can play it in the background.
I'm cool with that.
Can I tell you something about that?
Please.
When we do music, right, and we do interviews kind of like this, or we just sit down and chop it up with somebody, I always hated when people, now there's rappers that rap, right? You want to hear them spit, right?
Right.
But there's artists, right? And there's nothing you can tell about an artist when they spit 16 bars. You know what I mean? I feel that way. So when you put an artist in a position where it's like, okay, freestyle rap for me, what does that tell me about your music? I would rather much hear something like this. I'd rather
hear a song.
Right. Play a song for me.
Even if you're a rapper, and I say this, yo, and honestly, yo, like, you know, I can't wait. Like till I get the proper like versus environment for myself, because it's gonna have to be one of the greats. Mm-hmm. Like my catalog, like I have like maybe 80 something unreleased songs of that quality. Mm-hmm. So it's like I ain't better. I won't say better. I don't really believe in better. I'll say of more lyrical prowess when I'm specifically being a better rapper than somebody on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like on purpose. I'm rapping better on purpose. That record right there. I remember the first person I played. I should drive Uber, right? I should love driving Uber too, but I still love that shit. I never got no ass off of it, but like, I had some great conversations.
Say, were you the talkative Uber driver that everybody hates?
Nope. I'm the Uber driver
that I hate.
I'm the Uber driver that reads the room. Read the room. If you don't want to talk, I don't want to fucking talk to you neither.
I love those Uber drivers.
I love
those Uber drivers.
Like, yo, like I would greet you because I was raised with manners. I'm gonna greet you respectfully. Right. But nigga, I don't really want to talk to you. I'd rather
but
play.
If you want to talk, we can talk.
I'd rather play music because like I'm like a human jukebox.
A lot of Uber drivers though, it's funny because like there are also people trying to make it. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I just wanted my freedom. Mm-hmm. I wanted to clock in and out when I wanted to.
Right.
You might be skipping on a great opportunity.
I met the head marketer of the fucking New Jersey Devils. And I played him some music. I had my hat on. I would one of my hats every day. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I just talking about I was doing this thing called the Speakeasy Social Club. And that's where I interviewed It's Biscuit. I'm familiar with It's Biscuit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the blogger, right?
Biggest blogger in the world. He's my first guest on my show.
Wow.
Before he was
Biscuit. Man. I want to tell a story, right? Let me start the music real quick, yo. I can focus, right? Because I can't focus. I can't do shit.
He's about to go into like artist mode.
Right. Yo, I met Is Biscuit, right? Like I go to a lot of events, right? Well, when events were happening. And Tidal invited me to DJ Khaled's listening party, right? At the 4040 Club.
Oh, you got into that one?
Listen to the story, bro.
You guys are best friends now.
On the way there, I bought a pair of kicks, right? I'm like, I can't go there. I got the perfect outfit, but my sneakers is not lit. Bought a pair of kicks. So as I'm in the line, I'm like, damn. They're like, yo, no bags. Get no bags. I'm like, well, I stashed my fucking kicks behind a gate somewhere and shit. I'm back in line and shit. Me and two strangers. The person I invited didn't show up and shit.
That's a lot to put the sneakers behind something.
Yo.
It was my old sneakers though. It was the sneakers. It was sneakers I woke up with.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
So you wore the new ones.
Absolutely.
Of course.
But I feel like you're a man of taste, so you're like, whatever you still was wearing was still something legit.
Yo, no. What I put on was fire, and the things I wore there, they were good too, but they were old. So it was like, I need to be new in here.
Right.
So I put the sneakers behind the gate across the street. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I got back in line, and then they were like, "Yo, man, nobody else getting in." Man, like DJ Khaled came through, shook everybody's hand and shit. Because I used to get these really like, so I'm going bald, right? Like my hair don't grow at the top, right?
Was this at the moment? Or like you just talking about
at
now?
the moment,
Oh,
at the moment, right? So I used to get these really cool haircuts. I call it my George Jefferson. You know what I'm saying? I used to get my George Jefferson styled crazy, like the craziest you could think of, like whatever the craziest way you could think of.
On the horseshoe part?
The George Jefferson, she disrespect. I thought it was my best friend. I thought it was my best friend. Just disrespecting me.
So you had the Kanye
Paint a
joint.
visual real quick.
You had the Kanye.
I'm sure you a picture, right?
Okay, please.
But like my George Jefferson, right? The George
Because whatever
Jefferson
you
crazy.
show us, you gotta send it to us. It's gonna pop up.
Right,
You keep saying George Jefferson.
Yo,
I don't think the
yo.
George Jefferson look good.
No, I'm gonna show you right now.
Because you know what I'm imagining? You know when Kanye used to get the lines in his hair, but I'm imagining that on a
the sides,
horseshoe.
right? Yeah.
Right, no, I'm elaborate, very elaborate haircuts, right? Like artists will cut my hair, right?
Okay.
So you know, I'm my haircut crazy, right? Things like this, flowers in my hair, right? Shit like that, right?
Okay.
Like crazy shit, you feel me? And but the picture I'm gonna send y'all is something
You're
even.
showing your daughter.
Oh shit! Oh, no, that ain't my daughter. Like that's a little funny ass little girl dancing. I said because I thought it was hilarious, right? It was hilarious. This right here, right? Like flowers in my hair, right?
Oh, okay. I
I'm
got
talking
you.
elaborate. I'm talking like.
Let me see it one more
That's actually
time.
pretty dope.
Yeah, because like if you got that at
Yeah,
least,
I like that.
that's fire.
I think it was. I'm thinking maybe it was that for this particular.
is
day.
you.
That's me.
That's dope.
Thank you.
I like it.
I'm saying so. I used to get like crazy
You might say
haircuts,
it's
right?
so dope.
God bless you.
He said, "God bless you."
I drop that any moment I can.
Right, yo, listen. When everybody say like, "Yo, oh my, that's so dope," then they cannot know me from a can of paint. I was like, ain't it? It is.
He
isn't
said,
it?
"I trademarked myself through your fucking vocabulary."
Man, bro, I'm trying to. I'm in the process of owning hashtag so dope, bro. But all right. So I'm in the line, and then I'm like, you know what, man, fuck this shit, man. I'm out of here, man. And I leave. I'm with a homie. These girls. I leave, bro. We walk around the corner, like, man, fuck this 40-40 shit. Fuck DJ Khaled. Respectfully.
Respectfully.
In that moment.
He's a nice guy. He shook your hand.
Right. Fuck the 40-40. Fuck all that shit. His hand was really soft, too. I have a weird thing with dudes with soft hands. You're like, you ain't do no work, my nigga. Like, when the last time you did some work? You ain't lift no body. You ain't lift nothing.
Hey,
No,
I got soft hands.
No, hey, no disrespect. It's like, damn. Like,
What do you do? You milk some cows? You utterly smooth hands?
What do you know shit on fucking?
So I leave, but I remember my sneakers. I'm like, damn.
Oh, you left the sneakers.
I gotta go back in my sneakers.
Okay.
They ain't new, but I'm going to get my sneakers.
Right.
Something with the booty caught him up. That was it.
No comment. I go get my sneakers, right? As I grab my sneakers, right? I go behind the line. I'm across the street rather. A security guard come out. He's like, man, fuck that, man. I ain't fair to y'all. Y'all been out here all day, man. And y'all close to the front of the line. Fuck that. I'm letting y'all in.
Damn.
Open the
Shout out
door.
to him.
Niggas flood in the building. I'm talking niggas flood. Like, I'm like, get out of here, God. I'm like, no. And mind you, as it's happening.
Get out of here, God.
I'm like, no. I'm like, no, I don't believe it. When I tell you, I waited in line for hours, bro. I just strolled in. I'm like, damn, I got stuck at this fucking bag in my hand. I put the shit behind like a flower pot, similar to that. Put it behind a flower pot.
Damn.
I walk straight to the bar. Let me get a Merlot.
Damn.
Sat at the bar. Now I'm in. I'm just in now. Now I'm not leaving that until I finish my Merlot. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I'm not leaving. Either get my money back or finishing my Merlot or call the cops. Whatever the fuck about to happen, I'm finishing my Merlot.
Because it goes all the way back to his kicking fucking Terry Cruz's ass. Somebody that orders a Merlot like that and stashes their fucking kicks behind a fucking plant.
I just picture you giving somebody advice. Just order a drink at the bar. They
Right.
cannot kick you out, or you just start
I
riot.
ain't say shit to nobody.
Or start a riot.
I'm enjoying the music, and I remember, this is my favorite DJ Khaled album too. Big Sean's song "Thank You." That's one of the best rap songs. If anybody could challenge me, I challenge somebody to play a better rap song than Big Sean's "Thank You." And of course, you can play one, but it has to be something elite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm inside this party, whatever like that, man. I'm in here now.
He pulled up the phone like, oh yeah.
No, I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna take you up on that challenge.
Well,
Big Sean.
Thank You off a DJ Khaled featuring Big Sean. Thank You.
Thank you.
One of my favorite rap songs ever.
Okay.
And I see DJ Khaled. Oh shit! I shook his hand again. Like oh like yo like oh shit, yo DJ Khaled. And the look and the energy he gave me. That's why I don't fuck with celebrities. I don't fuck with celebrities because y'all just regular people, but you got a lot of money and whatever. Like you're a regular person and your shit stinks.
Mhm.
So he gave me this weird energy, whatever. But I know if I was rich, it would be different. So yeah, but yeah,
That's
part.
real though.
That happened. Like I got into that party. And then when I left, somebody took my sneakers.
Damn. I was just about to ask you about the sneakers.
You know who it was? It was DJ Khaled.
Fuck. That's why he looked at you like that.
Honestly, he had baby feet. It looked like he had baby feet. I gave him like he had a little bit.
Fucking guy.
Like he had baby
I
feet.
can imagine him coming in with the little rollies on it, like, I'm DJ Khaled, I got all the money.
Like this picture of like
Another
a cartoon,
one.
a cartoon
Your hand's that
character.
soft, you gotta be like, it's because he's grabbing bags all day.
Or a cartoon character walking down the street going,
Squashing ants and shit.
You know this
So,
is never gonna ride through if we're back in the room with that guy. They're gonna be like,
I'm
I heard you talking shit.
Right. And then you said one joke, and then you said another one.
I'm like, you said I had some soft ass hands, and you said I had some baby ass feet.
Hey, yo. All right. So one thing I pride myself in, that's why so you mentioned I look right. Like this my life is so interesting, right?
So you're gonna say
and
dope.
I feel like we're definitely gonna have you on again because
I
we're already
hope
2
so.
hours in.
Oh, we 2 hours in, really?
Yeah.
Damn, we got to end this shit soon, right? Okay.
I'm looking at this like, yo, this editing's gonna be long. Should I
know,
cut it
I
off into
know.
2
Damn,
pieces?
I
No,
know.
you're good because I love this conversation.
Yeah. There's been a lot of great content.
My main focus for today was to know more about you.
Well, what?
And
Thank
the
you,
world
person.
too.
Well, thank you. I mean, honestly, bro. Like, I don't talk. I don't. If you know me personally, I talk about what I want to do, what I'm going to do, what I'm doing. And my little brother, we had a great conversation. My little brother, so I have an older brother, Dre. Then I have a little brother and sister. They're twins. So I was born in '86. They're born in '88. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was the baby for about that amount of time. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
So wait, what? One of the twins was the one that fucked up Terry Crews?
yes.
Oh man.
So since they're twins, you owe them both?
well,
Because it's the same entity?
Yo, honestly, look, I owe my sister whatever she want. And I owe my little brother a car.
Okay.
A Maserati, honestly.
So she gets a Zebra. By default, he gets a car.
he gets a car. He gets whatever car he wants.
It's like, why'd you get me a Hyundai? She got her a goddamn Zebra.
Right.
You can flex with a Maserati, but you can flex with a
Right,
fucking
you flex with a zebra in the back.
Wait, what's your government?
James Rashad Frazier.
James Rashad. Be like, well, what do your siblings
What the
call
fuck
you?
you just say?
He's been watching a lot of Frasier lately, so maybe he just like.
I just wanted to phrase. I'm like,
Guys are bad for you. He's a fucking bad for you.
right over here. No, that's my mom's room. Yeah,
You can pause it while you go.
so you go right here in the middle, to the left. Yeah, because I was like, they'd be
Should we keep
like,
it going? Fuck it, let's keep it going.
they'd be like, goddamn Rashad James the third, you bought me a goddamn Hyundai. You shake the soft hands of Khaled, and you came back to our village.
You dare lose your shoes at a party?
And this is what you come back with.
Woo, man.
Nah, it's been a great podcast
great podcast so far.
with JimmySoDope.
debating whether to keep this part into the podcast.
Oh,
or
you
not,
keep it
but I'm
rolling.
gonna keep it rolling. So, guys, JimmySoDope. He said April, right?
Yeah.
Trap dropping on all music platforms. Check that shit out.
You guys, if you haven't, I've seen the views have been going up, so we want to thank you guys, whether it's YouTube,
Yeah, man.
Spotify.
This is where I jump in.
This is where you jump in.
Apple Podcast, Spotify. We did get a little spike last week, in the last 2-3 weeks. So we want to thank you guys really quick before Jimmy gets back, and just thank you for just viewing or sharing any little thing that you do to support this podcast. We really, 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 really appreciate you guys. You have no idea how much we appreciate you guys. Even a little view on Instagram, even if you look at it for 2 seconds and scroll by,
Absolutely.
we don't care. It counts as a little view or whatever. But we only ask you to push it to somebody else. If it's not your cup of tea, push it to somebody that you think would enjoy it. Even just off the strength of us, if you know us personally and you think that somebody else would enjoy this podcast.
If you have a picture of Jay in your closet and it's surrounded by candles, please pass on
those candles to somebody else.
No, not the candles. Keep the candles. Pass on the podcast.
The candles, pass on the podcast, because I've set a goal for us for this year, this upcoming year, into 2022 to we're good, man. We're just talking about us right now.
Jimmy's back.
Well, Jimmy gets back.
We promoted your whole life while you were gone.
Yeah. So our goal for the podcast is to take it to the next level, guys.
Yes.
So
Shout out to the Baldies, man.
yeah.
Shout out to the Baldies that bring salsa to your house.
So okay,
You need more of those
I got
people
my
in your
fishing
life.
pole back. I'm gonna reel it back.
All right,
So
all right.
Trap drops
April 11th.
April 11th. Music wise, if somebody were to stumble across JimmySoDope, sees the cool logo that some other guy created that you kind of helped him out creating,
Right.
that you almost took full credit for.
Almost fucked up. A stranger from fucking Vietnam, where the fuck he's from on Fiverr.
Was it from like Fiverr?
Right.
I knew it was from
Fiverr, working some shit like that. I was connected to him, but yes.
Yo,
Yeah,
Fiverr's a
It's
good
a
fucking
beast.
tool that we don't
Beast,
use.
Bro, there's $1 million waiting for us on Fiverr, bro.
Yeah.
Off the air. Y'all got to pay for that game off the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So April 11th?
April 11th.
April 11th. Okay, so if somebody stumbles across this podcast, thinks JimmySoDope is a dope character, it's like, hey, he does music. Let me listen to him. What's the song before Trap that embodies what you do? That would make it or break it for somebody.
That's honestly, bro, that's one of the toughest questions, yo.
I know.
I haven't released my best music yet.
Mm.
Like if you're I'm from the CD era. You know what I'm saying? I used to sell. I remember I handed Nas a CD one day. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from that era, and
You handed Nas a CD. We shook Sirius Jones' hand.
yo, listen. Oh man, I have a great story about Sirius Jones. But we talk about that one year two.
I feel like we all have like crazy Jersey
We
stories.
definitely do.
Jersey is lit, bro. Listen, man. I was in Tokyo, yo. I'm gonna get to your question. Right? I was in Tokyo, and I seen a it's a long story, but I seen a dude with locks, right? Like, oh shit, black person, help! Hey, nigga, wait, nigga, wait. And I'm like, yo, I mean, music, bro. Listen, I came out with 2 bags, one with clothes, one with CDs. My nigga, where should I be? He said, follow me.
How upsetting would it be if it was just somebody doing blackface and you're like,
Oh my
fuck.
God.
Right?
Just like, what the fuck, Japan? I came here for safety.
Bro, I told niggas I was from Newark, New Jersey, bro. Everything stopped. I had to buy no more liquor. They told me how to roll joints. I had to buy no weed, bro. They treated me like I was a fucking superstar just because I was from Newark, New Jersey.
Was
Yeah,
that
man.
Lil Wayne? Who the fuck was this?
Bro, I don't know who the fuck he was. but the ringleader of all that shit, his name was Day Day. Shout out to Day Day. I don't know if he's still in Tokyo, but yeah, they showed me wild love just because I was from Newark. But everywhere I go, bro, because I'm from Newark, bro, I get treated a very different way. And I know Newark niggas are different. Like we don't we're not looking for violence or any of that shit. But I'm not afraid of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid. I've never hurt I know I've hurt people. I've never I've hurt people. I've never like, you know, I've never attempted to kill somebody. I never stabbed nobody. I never shot nobody. None of that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I know that if it's just me or you, it has to be you. Whatever the fucking consequence. It had because my daughter want me to come home. Or she want me to at least contact. She want me to come home at some point. I don't give a fuck if it's 10 years from now. She want me to come home. I gotta be alive for that shit.
Yeah.
Fuck you. With all due respect. You know what I'm saying? So
sincerely yours.
We still talk about DJ Khaled.
Right. No, shit. Right, Khaled. I didn't say that. So for my music though, like I became JimmySoDope in 2016. It was Jimmy Dice until 2015. Now I'll say 2015. I had like a break where like I'm gonna use my real name. Now I created what I feel is my life's work. I'm actually singing out my life's work. It was just like serendipitous that this is my life right now. While I work with a Juilliard graduate, making like the person playing those keys is a Juilliard graduate. You know, it's my man Cash from CCBs. So it's like life is like understands where I want to go. God, source, whatever fuck they want to call that black woman that makes shit happen from the sky. Right. I know, right. I know, right. I know people in France think they're black women. But
no, we definitely do. My dad's always like my dad's always at dinner parties and like all like the white people are like blah 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 blah, and he's like, you know, we all started as black people.
Right, I fucked with son.
There we go.
So it's like
Jacques.
Yes, Jacques.
Yeah. How French is that shit?
That's very can't get more French than Jacques.
Yeah, right.
Jacques. Je m'appelle Jacques.
You know what he looks like? Who's the
in my mind, he looks like Balky from Perfect Strangers. They like Balky from. Remember Balky from Perfect Strangers? That's like some old shit, but I don't know. If you Google the shit.
Who's in the modern day Batman? Who's the older guy that plays the butler?
Oh, Sir Michael Caine? He does not look like Sir.
No. He looks like Michael Caine and Snoop Dogg had a baby. That's my dad.
I always say he looks like one of the lost members of the Beatles.
If you put Michael Caine and Snoop Dogg in the same person, it's my father.
I can kind of see it actually now that I think about it.
Right?
So I would tell people to listen to my Saturday So Dope playlist on
Saturday So Dope.
So
come on, is this not Michael Caine meets Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, that's Michael Caine meets Snoop Dogg.
I'm telling you.
Bro,
well, when you show that picture, that looks like Snoop Dogg straight up.
It really is. Like
it looks like a white Snoop Dogg.
It's like a white fucking Snoop.
That is fucking weird.
Right? No, my dad doesn't rap. He doesn't even bump his head to a beat. He's like, this is good. I'm like, all right, well, like, show me that it's good.
This is good. My name is Jacques. Right. All right. So
JimmySoDope.
So Pops had it. Yo, so my Saturday So Dope playlist, right? That's when I first started making these hats. Shout out to Ambiguous. So I have a brand called Ambiguous. The Broken Heart stands for, the Broken Heart is like, hearts break all the time, right? People get divorced, dogs run away, somebody eats the last taco on Taco Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens, right? But the only thing that can heal a broken heart is more love. So it, at one point I didn't want to wear this because I'm like, I don't want to be the broken heart guy. I'm also a published
yeah, that
poet.
would be good.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm a published poet on Amazon. I get my book, The Art of Breaking Hearts, on Amazon.
Jesus, man.
And
2 hours isn't enough, man. We gotta have you back again.
I was just thinking like, yo, like listen to what y'all said, and I have so much more to say. Like, yo, I have done so much. That's what I know. When I get my flowers, it's gonna be a big fucking bouquet with millions of dollars attached to it.
Yeah.
We need a So Dope part 2 on the podcast.
No, we definitely are. Because this is like the ground level of who So Dope is. And I like it.
Because I saw you, like, in the beginning of this, like, where you were going with it. I was like, I know this man has a lot to express, a lot to say, a lot of input. And I was like, yo.
And you say you don't do this often, so.
I don't do, I really transitioned to a journalist like hard body. Like, yo, my next interview, bro. All right, one of these fucking hip hop niggas, right?
Shit.
On my fucking
rap fingers.
One of these fucking hip hop niggas, right?
When rap fingers come out,
right,
this shit's serious.
Yo, you know what it is?
Oh shit.
You know what it is? Because not
It's
only
the rap guy stutter too.
Not only right.
He said the rap guys.
We all do
It's
that
true.
shit too.
He said, hold up.
It's the
I said, right. I'm
sound like, what's the name of that rooster from Looney Tunes?
Oh,
Foghorn Leghorn.
Foghorn.
I said.
I said. Yo, I bet he got the illest bars.
Fire. The most fire, right?
My bad.
So one of these hip hop niggas, right?
Oh man.
Nigga, right? Like, all right, right. So the challenge of being a person like me, right? People love to prove me wrong, or love to check me whenever they get an opportunity. Because because my life is like I'm bathed. I want people. I want to see my peers do good. I don't have a lot of friends. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Yo, my very first friend died right before COVID really hit. My very first friend went to the hospital for chest pains and make it out. My very first friend ever.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Last year, like, you know, so
condolences on that, man.
Yo,
been
man,
like so much loss this year, bro.
so much, yo. Peace and love to Jalil, man. So I don't have a lot of friends. I'm really goal oriented, man. And although I'm friendly with everybody, you know what I'm saying, like I show love and I receive love for everybody. I have no enemies that I know of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, or that I acknowledge. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you got these niggas who see me on Instagram, whatever, like that. I be talking about righteousness shit, right? But I throw jokes every once in a while. So I did a post and a nigga commented on it as if it wasn't a joke. Like, mind you, 2 days later, Cardi B reposted that post. Not from me, but she reposted that. Whoever that girl is in that video, she's rich if she decides to be. You know what I'm saying? And it fucked me up because, like, damn, I imagine what like a Malcolm X would go through when he getting interrogated by these I'm saying these fucking racists on camera and shit, and he want to say a joke because he want to match your sarcasm with your bullshit with intelligent bullshit. When you do that, a person can use that against you. So,
because it's all out of pettiness.
That's why, like, yo, like I remember, like I stopped saying the word haters in my raps. My shorty was like, yo, you say haters a lot in your rap. I'm like, yo, because niggas be hating. But like at the time, like I didn't really believe I really had them. I thought like it was just as alternative to saying nigga. I didn't want to say I don't want to say nigga. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So but on the flip side of things, you really may have haters. You really may have people that want to see you do good, just not better than them. And they'll block your blessings if it's up to them. They'll literally they'll lie on you.
Yeah.
They'll say things that you didn't say. These things happened to me in like recent times. You know what I'm saying? So so as far as a journalist, right? Because of what this person did and did on my page, and then he gonna see it, he suck my dick. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I swear to God, that's how I feel. Like that's how I feel. Because like if I'm honest with myself, we fight, I'll beat you up. Fuck it. Right? So it's like I think about it, right? When I think about how mad she be making me, right? Especially as I get richer, my investments keep hitting, my Bitcoin and everything else I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? As it keep hitting, and I get more into real estate, shit keep hitting, right? Because of what a person did recently, my next interview on WBGO is going to be some community shit, right? That like resource, and I'm still going to do that, literally this weekend, right? This upcoming weekend, I'm going to do that interview, right? It made me work harder. But the next person I'm going to interview is a millionaire, certified millionaire. This person that was hating on me ain't a millionaire. Yeah, you got thousands. You may because you ain't got hundreds of thousands. I know what that look like. You got tens of thousands. I interviewed a millionaire because I can't wait to tag him in the conversation. And I can't wait from the soak up game from this person that's certified, that's a financial coach. I want him to learn some shit because when every time I make a joke about finances, I get scrutinized as if I'm not doing the work. As if I didn't make mad money throughout my lifetime, but was uneducated because I didn't know to invest my money. So now that you're in position making money, you want to shit on the people that you fucking on the low envy, be hating on.
Yeah.
Shit is bugged out, yo.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think any type of money can ever cover that type of weak game. It's like it doesn't matter. Like that money is not gonna.
Yo, Maggie more whiskey?
Yeah. That amount of money is never gonna coax any type of weak soul. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
it's a slippery slope, yo. Because yo, it's scary because man, like these same people, like it don't take much for me to look up to a person. That's part of my Scottie Pippen syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yo, I believe in you so much, yo. I want to pour everything I learned. I can't wait to get back and tell you what I learned because I know that when you, in my mind, when you apply it, yo, it's gonna make you. I'm not thinking about the resistance you're gonna apply me because of your ego. Think I'm trying to change you or whatever the fuck niggas think.
Yeah.
So like I'm really at a point in my journey where it's like.
It's the difference if you give intelligence. I don't want to cut you off,
No,
but
no,
like,
go ahead,
it's the
brother.
difference if you give intelligence to a turtle, it might take it and get somewhere slow. It's different if you give intelligence to a fox and he's sly with it, but if once you give intelligence to a snake,
Mm,
you
right,
feel me?
I like that.
right. And yo, bro, I mentioned the shorty earlier, right? That like she cut herself off, right? And she cut herself off because she told me that I was putting too much energy into other people.
Mm.
But all the whole time she's asking me for shit to do this, to do that, and then not only do stuff for her, do stuff for her clients.
Mm.
So I started thinking like, well, if I'm doing too much for other people, why are you exempt from that?
Mm.
How come you're above that criticism of me? How come you're above that?
How
What
come
makes
you're
you
not those people?
What
Yeah.
makes you
Right.
not those people when you're
Right.
acting just like
Because
you're
she's
talking
not
about?
she's not looking at it as a business transaction.
Yeah,
She looks at it from some friend shit,
Mm.
which is why I'm okay with saying I don't have too many friends. Niggas gotta earn my friendship. I'm such a good friend.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yo, I remember having a friend that was so cool. Yo, when I was like maybe like 17. I had right before I graduated high school, right after I graduated high school. So I graduated high school at 17. My birthday in December. I had a friend I was so cool with, right? And I was so naive. Like I believe anything that anybody that showed me love because my brothers did not love me. My brothers did not love me. My brothers did not show me love. So I spent a lot of my time searching for brotherhood, really until recently. Like nigga, until recently. I don't give a fuck. I got my daughter. I got myself, right? And I got music. But I remember when I wanted to be accepted by brothers so bad for very long, for more than 10 years, right? Shit. 20 something years, right? Brother named Theo. I probably punch him in the face. I see him, right? I probably win. I probably just laugh at him, right? I remember I was so cool and didn't know I was cool that I didn't know. I spent my entire high school life trying to get people to like me when everybody loved me. They loved me. I wanted them to like me. I didn't know. I had no idea.
Hmm.
I was not used to receiving love. This kid Theo, man, I had a girl that really liked me, yo. She was so into me. And we went to his house, you know what I'm saying, to bring her there, whatever, like that. Like, yo, I'm about to get something to drink, bro. Yo, just take a chill, take a chill real quick. I'm gonna see if she got a friend for me, like that. And I really believed that he was doing something in my best interest. And he was trying to get his dick sucked.
Mm.
And she left. And she was so mad at me. She thought I set her up to like let niggas
damn.
want to train on her.
Yeah, yeah.
And me being like I'm the kid that enjoyed his childhood. Like to this day, bro, I ride the swings and laugh hysterically.
Mhm.
My favorite ride at the fucking amusement park is the big fucking boat. I said at the
Yeah.
end. At the end.
That's
If
the
I go on
best
a roller
thing.
coaster,
Yeah.
I said the fucking front.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that bitch like I'm supposed to. I'm really a big kid that's like been like tarnished by a world that's not designed for kids.
Mm.
This lifestyle is not designed for kids who like being a kid, who enjoys it, who's oblivious of adulthood.
Mm.
This is not the environment for us. So I was tarnished. Like, I was introduced to porn early. Like, it was just so much. Like,
There's a lot of things that jade you out here.
Yeah.
it's just so much that like it just shifted me. What did you want to be when you were a kid? What did you want to be growing up?
I was told that I wanted to be a police officer. Well, as far as I can remember, a police officer and a firefighter. Like the typical boy stuff,
What did you want to be?
Astronaut, maybe.
I always knew like it was just like artist. Like either I wanted to be like it started off with like my whole creative journey started with like drawing.
Right.
So I went from drawing to teens, music, and then again, my father's a photographer, never taught me anything about it, but put a camera in my hand when I was 16 for a summer trip. Game over.
Yeah, cause that's cool because when people reach out to me like, yo, I want to be a photographer, man, like, yo, what should I do? Like, just take as many pictures as possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck all the theory, fuck all that
That's
shit.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was a kid, I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a scientist. I'm saying I actually joined the Navy and I used my knee surgery to get out of the Navy because before my dad died, I promised him that I would never join the armed forces.
Mm.
I was so lost, I didn't know what else to do. And I want to be an astronaut. That's why I named my second project, How to Build a Spaceship. My first project was called Small World.
Where can I find that project?
Bandcamp. JimmySoDope.bandcamp.com.
Okay, cool.
But literally, if you Google Jimmy So Dope, you'd be surprised what the fuck you find. Like you'll find like a decade worth of work.
Yeah.
And like I have like a real catalog. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm from the mixtape era. I'm rapping other niggas' beats and shit like that. It wasn't designed to profit. We're bamboozled. We're fucking bamboozled, dog.
That's what a SoundCloud is, like a graveyard of like songs that we rapped over.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all had no idea y'all was rapping.
Yeah. We have a lot of shit on our SoundCloud where we're like rapping.
All right. Let me see, right? Like because like
Yeah, we went like, it's the incredible, non-edible, never. You on my level, dude. Just let him do whatever he does till the Bavarian comes. He also very inevitable, verbally, voluntary, vertically versatile, inventing venomous flows. Now, probably optically, he can't pinpoint properly, but pupils close when ideas come by idly, eyeing me like, what the F, ing, shit, pick me up, and just use me rhymingly. Known to NASA as the rapper built for babble, battle, cattle, squash the beef, wash the feet, leave the least of the scene. You see, I got chompers like a walrus, walking through the forest. Flower power hours called favors from a florist.
Right.
Baby, I'll be honest, I disregarded the garden of God and got it. Now here ye all the hatred naked maidens in the make it for the fruit look good, but trust it ain't for tasting. Now, if I take it, I'll be tainted, painted as the poorest portrait of a man. Understand? I'll ignore it for the forfeit.
Verse. You have to spit your longest verse.
I love it.
2.5 hours.
Yeah, but we were like,
It's so hard to be authentic. In a world where everybody mic, they ignore Pippen. Nigga get his masters and they go and lynch him. Thoughts get so dark, I get lost in them. I hate when a rapper say he back in the building when I just seen that motherfucker walk in it. For the first time, nigga be off-centered. Everybody got the drip, but they y'all slipping. It's like, on God.
He was talking about Khaled the whole time.
I ain't even want to put much thought in this. I just looked at the booth and I walked in it. Is Jimmy so dope? There's a frog ribbit.
Damn.
Y'all tripping. I don't want none of what y'all sipping. I'm killing this flow with a mortician, but I promised my dad I was going to flip it. It's like, man. Dark brown like my mama, but look like my father. I'm larger than life. You don't need no binoculars. A skinny big papa, a king like T'Challa. I fell back from rapping and got into fashion. Enjoyed the hiatus. I'm back for my dollars. Need that for my daughter. These hats is my product. You mad at it, but gotta respect it. My necklace gold as fuck. You ain't give me nothing. Don't ask me for nada. You fuck with the family and ain't no peace treaty. Cease fires, white flags, or Akuna Matatas, or shooters, a spot you. And I ain't no gangster, excuse my persona. I ain't seen no names since I was 16. I got caught up. I'm more like an author, a poet, a scholar, a rapper, designer. Rest in peace with Sada. Hey. Ooh, she'd be like, I ain't no killer, but don't push me though.
I'm Terry cruising all you fucking hoes.
You
fucking hoes.
Hey,
that's dope.
Yo, shout out to Big
fire.
Osh, man. Like, yo, man, like when I tell you, bro, like it's frustrating rapping like at a high level. And like the rap that I want to rap for y'all, I'm drunk now. I ain't gonna try to do it.
We got you drunk.
But it's like I really understand music, man. Can I play one more record? I'm playing one more record.
Yeah. Let's do that, and then we'll end this at.
I like how your last rap though almost like wrapped up a lot of what you were talking about.
That's my like
full circle.
His and right now I'm happy y'all say that, right? Because I don't line my raps. I'll say I do my best to speak things into existence without sounding like I'm full of shit. Because I understand the law of attraction. So hip hop's fucking perception of, oh, this nigga capping, nigga Kanye West did it and it worked wonders.
Yeah.
So it's like
you live, you breathe it,
and then you
hear it.
You just keep doing it simultaneously. You gotta keep digging while you're visualize, strategize, materialize. Yo, my music, I swear to God, yo, I love my music so much because it's so in alignment with who I am, yo. Like, yo, even when I was Jimmy Dice, man, like those raps, yo, like I really have fans, man. And when they hear my new shit, they be like, yo, man, it's good, but you're not, I don't hear that pain. And I understand because they love the struggle rap shit. You know what I'm saying? They
it's relatable to them.
But they can relate to it. And I get that. And that's why I do my best to blur those lines because I never want to leave y'all behind. And like everything I'm doing, like, yo, shout out to my man Jig, right? Right now, my man's working on a magazine. He did 8 years in prison, right? He has a magazine that's designed for the prison system. So it's X amount of pages because once it gets X amount of pages, they can't get into prisons no more. Like they can't get Vogue magazines. Shit too fucking thick, right? So they got to get thin magazines, right? So it's basically
can't use them as weapons, I guess.
Or fucking bulletproof or knife proof vest, whatever. I don't fucking know, right? But it's women and book reviews. So and the brothers that's locked down, they have opportunity. If they subscribe to the magazine, they can write their own book reviews. So now they can create $200 a month revenue.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So he's creating an economy in a broken economy.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So now my goal is to like become like creative director of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring in people. You know what I'm saying? So can't nobody tell me that I'm not doing the real fucking work. I'm in it. I've fucking volunteered at the most gang infested projects, walked through there with the wrong color on and feeling naked.
Yeah.
Feeling like I have no clothes on. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Why everybody got that color on right now? This is not a coincidence. But it's like at the same time, I carry myself in such a way as a man of respect, they can't be mad at me because I ain't your problem.
That's why I said no matter where you go in the world, energy speaks.
It speaks for itself, man. And your energy presents itself before a person does, man. So it's like, man, like.
So these songs that you're dropping April 11th is a project?
Okay. Happy you said that because I forgot to mention that.
Yeah. Because you're talking about trap and then
I have
play
so much music. I mean, and it's tough to play this song because they're not mixed, man. I recorded myself, man, but I want y'all to do stuff because you know, my process to record my music, to present for my music is for me to record it, and then I take it to the studio, and then they mix it. So this song right here is called Unemployment, right? I record this myself.
I play it at a nice volume where people won't judge the mix. Nobody's gonna give a fuck except for
right.
Nobody's gonna notice. But
it's a
artists.
fucking the shit says unemployment. It says unemployment reference track 4. Okay,
the unmixed version is a vibe.
It's a vibe. You know what
it's a vibe.
So like this really like encapsulates my life right now. Right now, watch this. Unemployment.
Unemployment by JimmySoDope.
I'm sorry.
Why you being so abrasive? Pray my dogs beat their cases. Middle finger to a racist.
2.5 hours.
Okay.
No, you're good. This is entertaining.
I'm sorry one more time.
Teach you how to build a space.
This is
my dogs beat their cases. Middle finger to a racist.
This time I know you're an artist. You were wearing your headphones like this the whole time.
He said, "Let me hear myself real quick."
Yeah.
Teach you how to build a spaceship.
If you want to talk over it real quick, explain the process real quick.
Explain yourself.
Nope, and I don't expect us to.
You turn it up?
Focus on the revenue. Pay respect is what you better do. I don't sell dope, boy, I'm so dope. Got them high off the residue. It's in my nature like the Neteru. I show you things that you never
Sounds like it was
knew.
produced by Pharrell.
Hey, slide through New York like a ranger. Fresh as Jesus in a manger. Lord, I used to wear Wrangler. Please forgive me for my anger. Ain't know who else to be mad at. Toxic love, I'm talking hazmat. In the projects like a lab rat. Kanye told me we major. Lupe told me we lasers. Kobe told me be greater. Grandma told me say prayers. I ain't never been a player. Good girls with bad behavior. Throw they legs in the air. Then it's down goes Frazier. Woo. Somebody wake me up in my dreaming. Yeah, I can feel them ultra lights beaming. Yeah, I realized mama did the best she could. Daddy died in 03, bet the money on me. Mama, I'ma hold it down, we good. Zeta told me remind ya, everything black designer. Brother black right behind ya. Razor sharp when he lying.
That's my barber.
Bank account on E Honda. Fuck
What's your barber's name?
Blanca.
Black.
All this green it might shock ya. African like Ibaka. Tired of being on a losing team, girl. Come try out for my roster. Break you off something proper. Get in line with my chakras. Shorty wanna play doctor. I gave her open mouth surgery. Sorry if you never heard of me. Better late than never, certainly. Hey. Middle finger to a racist. Why you being so abrasive? Put my unemployment checks to $2 million. I feel amazing. Teach you how to build a spaceship. See it clearly, no LASIX. Cause we young, black, and dangerous. We don't speak the same language. No, but I don't expect us to. I've been focused on the revenue. Pay respect is what you better do. I don't sell dope, boy, I'm so dope. Got them high off the residue. It's in my nature like the Neteru. I show you things that you never knew.
Don't quit your day job.
Hey,
don't quit your day job. They said, yeah, I remember actually working at United Airlines, right? And niggas be like, yo, it's gonna be a rapper. A rapper? They had no idea I was traveling all around the country. They had no idea doing these shows, Denver, North Carolina, Atlanta. They had no idea I was Cali. They had no idea what I was doing, and I'm happy I did it that way because when the documentaries and shit come out, bro, like when the world really understands what I represent to this New Jersey culture, bro, it's gonna be fucking crazy, bro. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm so excited because I'm gonna inspire these kids, man. Who I just seen something earlier. They said something like, "Yo, these kids, the new rappers are confused because they don't get respected by the OGs in rap. Like, man, like, yo, man, by the culture, like, man, y'all niggas rapping this bullshit. Da 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 da. Even the fans, like, we don't really listen to the words. Like, we just like the
It's
vibe.
a vibe, yeah,
it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, you know, they baby mama saying they ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they go to the doctor, their bodies ain't shit. Their livers ain't, and I'm saying their lungs ain't shit.
Right.
And then they go outside as a black man, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody telling, yo, don't quit. Don't do what you want to do. Do what we tell you to do. Do what we feel you should do. Do what we do.
And what they tell you to do is this empty void of what do I do?
Right.
It's a spiral, but it eventually leads back to zero, to nothingness until you break down and you got to build yourself back up. So like a song like that was like, don't quit your day job. And then Mama, I did it. Zeta, we did it. Shout out to Zeta B. Ari, we did it. They told me I'm kidding. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's just like my music, yo. That record right there feels like gospel to me. You know, it feels like if you listen to the lyrics, you listen to the beat, because when it gets mixed and you hear all them fucking Simpson strings and shit, it's gonna be fucking zoo. Shout out to Cass, and that's one of those records where like that's why I don't mind. I love the title of record producer because Cass sends the beat. I'm like, yo, this shit's hot, bro, but I love the melodies and the sounds, but I'm not feeling the drums. Shout out to my man Benz, Booyah Benz. I hit my man Benz from the same block. His little brother, yo, shout out to A-Rod. He write for Brandy right now. I took it to Benz. I'm like, bro, I need drums. I'm like, yo, I hear Kanye West stronger. But I don't hear that. That's the inspiration behind it. I never want to duplicate nothing.
Just the energy of the record.
Yeah.
I was against samples. I didn't like samples for a long time.
Yeah.
And so I got to a brother who really do it, and like we get to really chop it up and make whole new records with it. And when Ben's got this record, man, we fucked around with it for a couple of hours. I left, whatever. Probably like 1 a.m. the next morning, he sent me the email. Like, that's it. It's that unorthodox. It can't be a pattern. It can't be a loop. You gotta play this shit. I can't wait to perform for y'all. I can't wait y'all. My performances, man, so much, man. I'm gonna stop talking. Man.
I was gonna say that record in particular, I do want to see live, mainly because of the vibe.
Yeah.
Yo, since I became JimmySoDope, everything I create is designed to perform live. Literally everything I create.
Question for you. We are planning a live stream. This is me off the whim. Haven't spoken to my colleague over here, but would you be down to do it with us?
Music?
Yeah. Like a performance, live stream performance.
If you were to throw a beat on right now, bro, I trained myself to have, I think there was Q-Tip lyrics to go.
So he's in.
I'm always in to make music. Always in.
Yes.
And
So
I have an
it.
excellent keyboard player. And I think because we're in the future, I'm not really a big fan of like the live drum, like the drum sets. I need a producer with an MPC or a machine.
Or a DJ.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Or a DJ that has a controller, where we can like really fuck shit up, and you could not only do drums, but you could control other sounds and throw in like you know what I'm saying? Like you got a
That's our
database
DJ
of
right
sounds.
there.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
Because that'll be like, all right, I get it now.
Yeah.
Right, like you understand why I got a drum. Why this nigga over here
part of
going
the
crazy?
show,
Like,
yeah.
oh, he going crazy over here.
That's the thing with our music and our performances. We've got it to a point, like right before COVID hit, that our DJ was our third member.
Right.
He was the third artist on stage with us. So
that's what
bounced off
Master
each
J
other.
was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
Outkast had a DJ that was like the man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to DJ Taz in the A, man. He was an Outkast DJ, but like DJ Taz is like one of those old school DJs like that really DJ. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that part, man. So listen, I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah.
Cause I won't stop talking.
Yeah.
So I'll stop talking. Bring me back.
Yeah.
Or let's make some music.
Yeah, I was gonna say this was fun, man. It's 2 hours and 38 minutes so far. we're definitely gonna have you back because I want to talk about NFTs when you get back. Because by then, hopefully, we'll have more clarification on it.
And we have more money.
Yeah.
Try one of those French chocolate truffles before we get off air.
One is missing.
I just ate one. While y'all were rapping and shit, I ate one.
Yeah.
You're rapping ass niggas, right.
So while you do that, I guess I'll do the whole outro thing. Make sure you go to YouTube, Benatton TV, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get a notification when this episode drops or any other episodes drop. Apple Podcasts, make sure you leave a like and a review. No, leave a review and a rating so it boosts us up in the ratings. Spotify, Google Podcasts, all that good stuff. I am Jay Suarez, aka Jet Plane J on all social media platforms. My partner over here is
I am Trap Jesus, aka Parlay,
Thunder
on the Instagram.
You know what we should put on here?
What?
We should put that Thor song I played the other day.
Oh, that'd be great.
But we'll get flagged every episode.
Oh, hell yeah.
Anyway.
Once again, follow Terrible Reception Podcast, Oneiphotography, Benatton Music. You know how we do. And last but not least, thank you, sir, for being on the Terrible Reception.
Tell us where everybody can find you.
Hey, listen, man. Everything is JimmySoDope. So for the record, my mama named me James. My friends call me JimmySoDope. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. JimmySoDope. Yeah, man. I'm Googleable. I'm Googleable. Literally anything that has a social thing on it. If you put JimmySoDope and you'll find me. I'm the only JimmySoDope.
We hate name drops, but name some artists that you've collaborated with.
No.
Okay.
No.
Very well.
No. How about that? No.
How about them apples?
It is. How about this, right? Because I'll do that. Right. I've recorded with Chase Fetty. I've worked with, Fame Gillette. I work with New Era. I work with Bless McFly.
Oh, we know.
That's
New Era. We know Bless McFly.
Bless
New
McFly
Era
is
is
such a dope name.
Cash's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cash the Dead, man. Shout out to Cash the Dead, man. Shout out to the
Is
whole
he still
Connect.
doing music?
You know why? That's why I was talking about Muslim black dads that know karate. Because
Right, because they were. Oh,
Okay,
that's so
see?
gangster. Look at that, man.
see how the world connects.
Shout out to them brothers, man. Them some of my favorite brothers, man. I literally love them brothers, man. Like literally.
He used to tell us funny stories back in the day.
I haven't seen Cash in a minute.
Wow.
Again,
yo,
we used to be in a huge Superman group together.
Remember that six-man group that we mentioned? He was like the honorary.
What was the name of that group?
Dreamcatchers.
Y'all was part of Dreamcatchers?
We were.
Y'all was Dreamcatchers?
And with that being said, we're gonna hit him with the intro and the outro.
Can you hear it?